Okay, we're in, we're live, we're ready. Milan Sassuolo. Our buddy Eastbourne is here. Forza Milan, let's go, let's go.
Wow, that's quick, Eastbourne. Thank you for being here. And
so today the lineup. Let me go through the lineup, Lart. I don't know if you've seen it.
1 second. Yeah, you can go.
So the lineup here is Leao is striker. So no Ibra. Ibra is not something happened to Ibra. He's not even in the starting. He hasn't even been called up. We have Rebic on the left. Çalhanoğlu is attacking midfielder. Salamakers on the right. Kessie and Mate, the double pivot. Dalot instead of Theo Hernandez. That is going to be very interesting. Dalot instead of Theo Hernandez. Tomori, defense, Kjaer defense, Donnarumma, and the great comeback of Davide Calabria. Calabria back in the starting lineup.
That's insane, man. Calabria is back.
They didn't even wait, huh? They just put him straight in.
Well, that's how real football players do it, man. They're not.
Damn.
They're tough people.
Well, so that is the lineup. And while Sassuolo is playing with a 4-2-3-1. They have Boga, they have De Frel, they have Berardi, they have Juric, Locatelli, Obiang. They seem to have their first team. What are your expectations for today, Lart?
I think we say this for the whole season. You know, this is the game, the most important game of the season. This is the most important game of the season. But I think, honestly, today and Monday are what is our final. We're playing our final today and Monday.
Wow!
And if we win both the games, or at least we do at least 4 points, it's kind of we won our league today. Because after that, I'm pretty confident we're going to win against Benevento and Cagliari and get a point with Torino, or at least, and the Champions League thing is done. So these are the two hardest games. I don't think you need motivations to play against Juventus and Atalanta to get a point. So we're gonna do well with those two games. Maybe we're not gonna win them, but still they're gonna be concentrated and fighting for those two games. What I'm worried about these games, where AC Milan always is not concentrated, and there's sometimes we made mistakes. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna do well today.
I hope so. I wonder how this news of the Super League is going to affect the players, the vibe of everything. It's going to be quite interesting to see. Do you think that's going to have an effect on the game psychologically?
Yeah, Sassuolo football players, they're gonna hate us.
Good.
All the football world hates the 12 clubs, and even me as a supporter, I don't like AC Milan at the moment.
Damn.
And all the players of AC Milan, they come from a small environment. They don't come from a big stage. So they're going to feel, how you say, threatened by this choice.
Betrayed,
yeah. They're going to feel betrayed. People like Leao, Kalulu, Calabria, they come from a small environment, and they never felt like the elite of football. And if you do something like this, they're going to feel alienated, and they're going to be like, why I'm being part of this? It's not me. It's not something that represents me. So even them, I don't know if they're going to fight properly.
If they want to go play for Crotone instead of AC Milan, be my guest.
Well, but that's the point. Football is not Crotone and AC Milan. There is a lot in between. We've been for 7 years in mid-table. Imagine being excluded because we were in the mid-table. That's not fair. We want to fight to get that position, and these players have been fighting, have been trying to get that top 4. So that's what they believe.
Yeah. Well, I honestly think that I hope that these guys have their mind on this game, because obviously the Super League is not happening next year. I don't think it's off, because even AC Milan said they haven't completely disabandoned this idea. Real Madrid is going to go along with it. They're not going to disabandon this idea. I mean, Real Madrid, Florentino Perez said they're losing 200 million a year because of the current rules that UEFA imposes on them. 200 million a year. That's how much they're losing. So they're not going to abandon this idea of the Super League, but they will have to do much better as far as PR, because they did not do a good job at easing in this idea of a Super League. They came in right away in the middle of the night. The people are like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And they weren't very good in that aspect. Forza Milan! Forza Milan! Lotterai, vincerai, vaffanculo, Forza Milan! Come on, let's do it.
I just want to say to Lucas, sorry if it's... that I knew the Super League is not going to happen from Monday, and there is a video. So that's not something the Super League is something that never going to happen in Europe. Maybe in 100 years.
No. I bet it is going to happen, because there is no way that these clubs are going to be under the thumb of UEFA. There is no way that a team like Real Madrid.
That's another topic, Roy. That's another. UEFA and the Super League are two different things. You can have a Champions League not run by UEFA. You can put another organization there.
But Lair, this is what it's all about.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that. That's about owners that want to always win economically. Every year they want to have safe economical.
No. This is about teams that can't sustain their financial obligations because of the UEFA regulations, monetary regulations.
There is no way. The financial fair play is gone. It's gone.
When did it go? When did it go away?
When the pandemic started. UEFA say the financial fair play doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, but what happens when the pandemic hits?
It's not gonna be put on the table anymore. It's a fact. They want to do salary cap. That's another financial fair play. They shouldn't do that.
Salary cap who? In the Super League?
No, salary cap in the football.
They want to do salary cap like in the US?
Yeah, that's another financial fair play. You shouldn't do that. You are a strong club to say, Donnarumma, I'm not giving you more than 8 million. Fuck off.
I bet they're still going to do it. I bet 100 million imaginary dollars they're still going to do it. I do not believe that AC Milan is going to just say, okay, UEFA, you can control me. You can tell me what I need to do. I don't think that's
Roy, can people stop with this storytelling that UEFA is corrupt? Can people stop with this?
But that's what it's all about.
No, man. Roy, I'll tell you historically what it's about.
When they started talking about this discussion, they started talking about it was because of the financial rules that UEFA was imposing on these teams. These teams, hold on, let me finish when you go. These teams are not allowed to access their assets, their value, because of the financial regulations. It costs a lot of money to run a team like Real Madrid. It costs a lot of money to run a team like AC Milan.
That's not true.
No, that's not true. It doesn't cost money. It's free.
That's not true what you're saying, man. Financial fair play. No, it's not true.
This is the truth.
No, listen to me. Why in 1998? I'll tell you what is the bad guy here, and I'm sick and tired about this fact. UEFA is a mafia and shit like that. I'm sick and tired about that. Listen, I tell you who is the bad guy here. Florentino Perez gets 500 million from the Spanish government to buy the Galacticos in 1999 and wins 1 Champions League. In 2008, he gets another billion of euro from banks and the Spanish economy to buy the Galacticos again. And he wins 4 Champions League. In this period of time, he never goes against UEFA. And he spends all the money he wants to spend. Now he has a 1 billion debt. He doesn't know where to find the money. And he plays around with these American owners that don't know what is football and convince them to do the Super League that is not going to happen, to get another billion from Europe so he can save a club that is not even his club. He doesn't even own the club.
They're going to do it, like. They're going to do it.
They're never going to do it, man. I'm not paying the Real Madrid debt. I'm never going to pay that. Atalanta is not going to pay that. No way, man.
They're going to do it. You have to accept it. Because
they're not going to do it, man. They're never going to do it.
You right now, you are fighting for UEFA. You're fighting for UEFA. Why are you fighting for UEFA?
Man, on the website of my club, there was a statement signed by who runs Manchester United, Juventus, and Real Madrid. That's humiliating. That is really UEFA never did a statement on my.
You know what's humiliating? The fact that you know what's humiliating? The fact that a couple of years ago we were disqualified from European competitions because of these stupid rules that this mafia. UEFA had imposed on us. That is humiliating.
What about Juventus saying no? Wait a minute.
Hold on. A team like AC Milan. Hold on. A team like AC Milan, with all the assets they have, with all the fans they have around the world, with all they have achieved in this 100 years, cannot have access to their assets because of these stupid regulations that UEFA imposed on them. And now we get disqualified from European competition. Fuck them. Fuck them. We'll do our own competition. Forza Milan, let's go.
That's not
live. The game is about to start. Let's get to the game. Hold on,
Roy. That's not your competition. That's Florentino Perez competition, man.
Well, that's another discussion.
That's a big problem, man. Why people accept that?
That's another discussion.
Why people accept that?
It's either Florentino Perez or UEFA. You know, it's one of the two.
UEFA all my life, man. UEFA all my life.
No
UEFA
way.
all my life.
No way.
I don't want to work for Real Madrid, man.
I don't want Milan to be under the thumb of UEFA. Hey, the game is about to start. Let's get to the game and we'll.
Man, I won 7 Champions League with UEFA, not with Florentino Perez.
No, you won 7 Champions League with AC Milan. No way.
No, man. Hey, no.
The game is about to start, guys. The game has kicked off. And someone said something very interesting, which I totally agree. Skillard said something about De Zerbi, who said some stuff that is like, yo, mind your own business, you know? So I hope that AC Milan can shove it to De Zerbi.
Man, all the players, no one was agreeing with that. Just the owner of AC Milan, just the 12 owners of the clubs. No one inside the club was agreeing with that. No Maldini, no Massar, no one, man.
Is that official?
He's official, man.
Did Maldini come out with an official statement?
Maldini didn't come out, but a lot of people working for clubs.
You know, you're just speculating now.
Man,
don't speculate.
No one is gonna say that because Maldini cannot say that.
You don't know what people think. That's a speculation. If it's official, then yes. But if you don't know, then you're just speculating. I mean, maybe you're right, but maybe you're wrong.
Man, in England, the 6 clubs, they already say that. They already said people are resigning in England.
Okay, so look at that. Maldini just said he was involved. So there is an official statement. I mean, I guess I want to see the official statement.
Man, no way Maldini can accept something like that.
You know, I mean, did you see what Perez said? He said that even if you win the Champions League, that does not cover the expenses of the team.
Well, I don't care. It's a bad management, man. You manage the most famous club in the world, and you're on that. That's a bad management, man. UEFA gives you 100 million TV rights every year, and Spain
100
gives you another
million.
100 million.
100 million is a quarter of a team.
Well, but
This
who
is not-
says you
this
have
is-
to cover? But no one
This
says
is not. This is not Crotone. This is Real Madrid. One player costs 100 million.
No, man. Who says you have to cover all the football expenses with the TV rights, man? Who says that?
Well, that is why not?
No, that's not how it works, man. Find other ways to make money. Find other ways to make money.
People are not. Real Madrid fans are not signing in to see UEFA. They're signing in to see Real Madrid.
Man, Real Madrid fan was against that. He doesn't even own the club.
Okay. I want to stop the conversation, but this idea that you talk for other people, I don't like that. I am for it. Don't talk for me. Talk for yourself.
Real Madrid fans.
Don't talk about the 150 million Real Madrid. You don't know what all the 150 million fans say. I'm sure there are millions of fans. Although, guys, we have a chance. There are millions of fans that like the idea. But anyways, let's focus on the game right now, and then we'll go back in halftime and continue this conversation. I am for it. You're against it, and that's it. But let's look at the game. All right.
Man, the game doesn't have. It's not looking good. The game.
Let's see.
Sassuolo having a better chance, almost. That wasn't a penalty.
What minute are you in?
I think I'm minute 3. What minute are you?
4.
This was good work.
Okay, we have a chance on Çalhanoğlu. Ooh, weak shot. Thank you, Lucas. You're really good. Thank you, Lucas. Nice. The only fans who support UEFA ideas right now are the Premier League fans. Hello. Well, yeah, so far you can't really tell what's going on, but
yeah, I'm trying to understand a bit.
I mean, let's see what the Rio Goat says. Listen, man, if I have to be under UEFA to save the rest of the small clubs and their fans, then I will.
What he's saying, if I have to be under UEFA?
Has AC Milan pulled out? Yes, AC Milan has pulled out, but AC Milan, I saw a headline saying that they have pulled out, but they haven't resigned from the idea. They want to continue to do reforms. So let's see what happens. We do want a new competition for better revenue, but not monopoly competition with no regulations. Okay. Why does Hakan look like he just got out from bed every time he's on pitch? Yes. Hakan had a really weak shot. Right now, Milan seems to have most of the possession. They're managing the game. They're starting from the defense. Dalot with a nice back heel. We had Tomori come out. On the wing, try to pass a through ball to Rebic.
No, that was a good idea.
Right now we have some high press. We have Leao on the ball from the right. We have an attack. Leao's control is on the ball in tight spaces. Needs work. Like, you put space in front of his player.
What do you mean?
I'm saying if you put space in front of him, like, he can do really good. But if he doesn't have space, his ball control is kind of poor. Anyone here who holds ace? Approach is looking good so far. Milan is looking good.
Pressing high. I like it. Çalhanoğlu is not in a good condition. I think he's a bit injured.
Okay, guys. We have an attack. We had Leao. Tomori is playing as a striker right now. Tomori is in the box as a striker from open play.
Tomori really wants.
Anyone here who holds AC Milan fan tokens or SSOCIOS? No, I don't. Do you? Like?
I don't even know where to buy this token. That's how the marketing is so bad with AC Milan. They want money from people. They don't know how to tell. They're not telling people where to buy this token.
Yeah. Ever since Akan came back from international duty. Okay, guys, we have an attack from Sassuolo. Very good block from Tomori. Ever since Akan came back from international duty, he has been trying distance shots that are either weak or off target. I agree. I'm not saying what's going on here. All right, so we do have a little bit of a Sassuolo on the offense right now. Guys, Tomori is everywhere. He was Tomori right now is everywhere. He was on the wing. He was playing as the number 9. Now he's playing as he was in center defense. Now he's fullback. Tomori is right now everywhere in these first 8 minutes of the game. So the Rio Goat says, I'm not saying that I like UEFA. We all know that they pocket a lot of money. No, they pocket almost all the money. We all know they pocket a lot of money that belongs to the clubs, but the Super League is not the answer. We need a better Champions League. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe the Super League, like Larry was saying the other day, will kind of make UEFA go on the table and negotiate better deals. Zlatan wasn't even playing this game, but he's injured. What's happening with the club medical team?
Well, the thing, we had the news of Zlatan being injured. That was a bit.
Sorry, we have an attack. 1 second, we have an attack. Salamakers tried a through ball, but it did not go through. Go ahead. Like, sorry.
That was an easy pass, Salamaker. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. No, I'm saying it's so weird that Zlatan got injured this week.
Yeah, and also Theo Hernandez.
They were fit, they didn't have any problem. What happened to them?
And then you had Tonali also got injured. All right, so far the game seems to be a little bit more towards Milan as far as possession and as far as where the game is played. It's in Sassuolo's half mostly, but it's still pretty much an open it's still pretty much an open game. Mete with a start is surprising, but Mete has been playing quite well in this past month. So it seems like Mete has adapted to the squad. Okay, guys, we have a chance. Leao coming forward with the ball. Man, Leao, this is a problem with Leao. You touch a ball. Look at Messi. When Messi runs with the ball moves 2 inch, like half an inch from his foot. Messi can run 1,000,000 miles per hour, and the ball will move a half an inch from his foot. You put the ball on Leao's foot, it goes 2 meters away from him. He needs to work on his close control. We have Dalot with a offensive. Wow, Dalot with the shot.
Man, Dalot plays better on the left.
Oh, what a nice dribble from Dalot, huh?
Yeah, he's a better player on the left.
Yes. The new proposition for UEFA is for 2024 is not the answer. So the new proposition is just a few more teams. That's what I saw official. It wasn't the 8 teams, right?
No, listen, I don't know if the Rio Gold 7 knows how the new proposition works.
Go ahead. No, explain it.
No, I thought you want to say something. I don't want to. But the new proposition.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, we have an offense, guys. Leao coming in from the right, passing the center to. Oh my God, Salamakers with a bad pass back. Salamakers right now making a lot of mistakes in the final third. Sorry,
Come on,
go ahead.
How the fuck you do something like this, man? What an idiot, man. Salamakers
a little bit off his game right now. But Milan is pushing. Milan is asking questions, at least in the half.
Oh man, what an idiot!
So go ahead. What were you saying about the Champions League?
The new format, there is more games, so you watch more games.
Guys, we have a chance from Sassuolo. Oh my God. Guys, Sassuolo almost scored a goal. Donnarumma saved our ass. They walked through our defense quite easily.
Come on, mate. Wake up, man.
Look, my thing about UEFA is like we can stay in UEFA, but just end these financial regulations. Just stop them. Just end them. That's all I'm saying.
I still think you have a club that actually have 100 million supporters. Let's say you are saying Real Madrid has 100 million supporters.
No, they have more. They have more.
150 million supporters.
Something like that. Probably even more.
And you have a billion debt. It means you don't know how to do business. Because 100 million supporters are 100 million customers.
I asked about the Champions League. You're talking about Real Madrid.
Well, but when I'm talking about the Champions, you talk about the debt of Real Madrid. So the point is, Real Madrid doesn't know how to manage their money. That's why he's asking more money to UEFA. UEFA is not going to pay. It's not like mom and dad that's giving money to them because they don't know how to do business. Start to learn how to do business. The business is not UEFA.
On. Please.
The business is not UEFA, man.
Let's not fight UEFA's war. These guys are billionaires. They have multi-billion yachts. They're happy that, you know, they don't need to go to court. The people are fighting for them. So UEFA doesn't lose anything. The only thing people that are losing are the teams. Anyway, let's keep on going. Milan medical team secretly works for UEFA. Milan medical team have been dreaming about Super League the whole time. We really need a new right wing as soon as possible. Yeah, I will actually like the right wing that we're playing against, Berardi. That was my would be my topic.
The market is closed. We can now buy it. Sorry. Next time. This summer, maybe. Yeah.
Milan taking... What's that?
We're not playing great. It's going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a tough game. And also not having Zlatan Ibrahimovic there, like dictating the pace and organizing the offensive lines. It looks like we have a player down. Romagnoli is warming up.
I think it's Kier.
Yeah, Kier was on the ground. It looks like he's recovering. It looks like he's going to be okay. Yeah, definitely not having Zlatan Ibrahimovic organize the offensive line makes a big difference. Not having Theo making those runs makes a big difference. But you know, we do have the weapons. We have Rebic, we have Leao, we have Çalhanoğlu, we have Kessie. So we do have goals. Are you sure Donnarumma joined Juventus? I want Dybala joined to me. I would do that exchange.
Dybala Romagnoli?
No, Dybala Donnarumma. Some journalists in Italy are saying that it is official, but okay, guys, Salamakers with a really nice control off the back heel, and he seems to be okay. Milan forward with Çalhanoğlu cross in the middle. Davide Calabria with the header. Davide Calabria has been pretty silent so far. Are you sure, Donnarumma? Yeah. So some journalists in Italy have been saying that this is official, but I really doubt it. I don't think so. I mean, time will tell. Time will tell. Skillert says we don't need Dybala. We have Krunic.
This gonna be on the lights.
That's our answer there to Dybala. What do we need to do with Alessio? Laird, this question is for you.
Sell it to Napoli for 18 millions.
Nice.
Because Napoli is gonna sell Koulibaly to Everton for 50, 60 millions.
Oh, you think that's happening?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what.
Almost. I mean, he's going to a big club next season, and he's going to Premier League. I know Ancelotti likes him a lot. Everton has a problem in defending, and Everton is building a big club, a big team. They're gonna buy a lot in these 5 years with Ancelotti. So
guys, we have Everton right now currently what, 8th or 10th? They're between 8th and 10th position in the Premier League.
They are like 5 points from top 4.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna make it, but they can make it for the Europa League. And they have money, so they're gonna convince. They can convince Koulibaly to move there. And big clubs, I don't think they have money.
Hold on. You think that Koulibaly is going to go to a team that will not play in Europe?
Well, still, Napoli is not going to play in Europe.
Yeah, that is true. It is to be seen. It is to be seen. Would you like Koulibaly to come to Milan if that was ever the case?
It's too expensive, I think, for us. So I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I prefer. I'm still okay. We are good with our defender. Caldara is coming, so we don't know where to put Caldara. So
guys, we have a counterattack. Sassuolo giving Milan a lot of space to attack here, and foul. Rebic just got a foul. But what I'm seeing is Sassuolo is playing a very high line, and there's a lot of space between the Sassuolo's defensive line and Sassuolo's midfield line, creating a lot of space in that area. And Milan is able to commence these counterattacks. The problem is that Milan is lacking in quality right now. Salamaker's making mistakes, Rebic making mistakes, Leao, his ball control seems to be quite poor. But Sassuolo has given up a lot of space for Milan.
And have you realized how bad we are in the last 30 meters?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last 30 meters, we're not performing well at all.
Like all the season, the first part of the season, we knew what to do in the last 30 meters. Now, we don't know where to go. Look at the running Leao does. It's just useless. That wasn't a foul, man.
Yeah, not having Ibra is a big loss. And again, this idea of Leao as a center forward, like, let's stop. Okay, hold on. We have offside. This idea of Leao as a center forward, like, why? Let's stop with this. We know that's not his position. Put him on the wing and make him play on the wing. Put Rebic as a center forward. Honestly, I gotta say, it looks like Rebic is pretty central. It looks like they're playing a 4-4-2 almost, to be honest with you. Çalhanoğlu is on the left, Kessie and Meite in the middle, Salamaker's on the right, and Rebic and Leao are both pretty central. Actually, this looks like a 4-4-2.
It's when they don't have the ball, it goes like a 4-4-2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have the ball now, and they still look. Rebic is still playing in the middle. Okay, there's been a tactical change for sure here.
This question, Hakan, I don't think is gonna renew. They're not gonna keep Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Okay, guys, we have an offense. Calabria with a cross in the middle, but Sassuolo defense gets it out. Sassuolo defense playing in their own area. Milan pressing hard. Milan could win the ball here. Sassuolo clears it away. Back in Milan possession from the defense. Meite with a bad pass. Oh, now that Mete bad pass has created a Sassuolo counter attack. But not a very efficient counterattack. So still everything good. Okay. CS. So who cares? Like, find out yourself, my man. I don't know. Krunic to Mens. Yeah. Krunic is going to be a starter in Madrid next year. Ibra is not starting a neck lord, and nor is Benacer, nor is Theo, and nor is Tonali. Yeah, Davide Calabria says Ibra, Theo, and Benacer not feeling 100%. Samu is just waiting for Messi to retire so he can join Barcelona for the right wing.
Man,
who else? What?
We're joking about this thing, but these two clubs, they really have financial problem. If the banks, they don't give them money, they are not buying anyone next season.
Yeah. Who else went to see Roy versus Light in a boxing match?
Oh man, no way.
Do you guys see? No, but listen. We can discuss all day. We can have different opinions. We can shout at each other. At the end of the day, we respect each other. We're friends, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're just discussing, and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
It's important to disagree in life. Because my opinion gets more information, because I always try to understand Roy's point of view as well.
And I'm also trying to understand your point of view. And disagreeing with people is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You can disagree with your best friend, with your wife or your husband. As you know, it doesn't mean anything. The Rebic link up equals Dalot Leao link up.
What's that?
I don't know. Not really sure. Hope they haven't rushed Calabria in too soon. I did think about this. I did think about that. Because he hasn't been active for quite a while, and bringing him in like this, cold turkey like this is okay, guys. Calabria with a nice cross. Rebic with a back heel tried to set up a player in the middle, but it didn't work. Milan asking questions, guys. Milan is asking questions. Roy is light heavyweight. Ballard is middleweight. Not fair. Looks like Maldini didn't knew much about ESL at all. Okay, so there's some information about Maldini that is coming out. Alan GRG is okay, guys. We have a Leao chance. Oh, beautiful pass from Dalot to Leao. Leao cuts in the middle, and really nice run by Leao. Really nice pass by Dalot. Good control by Leao. Finally, a nice, good close control ball from Leao, and it's corner kick for AC Milan, guys. Let's see. Milan asking questions.
What's going on? Questions here.
Okay, in the box, Dalot with the shot. Tomori with the control. Ball still in Sassuolo's box. A little bit of a chaotic sequence of play right now out of Sassuolo's defense. Sassuolo trying to get the ball out of their defense. Milan pressing, though. Most of Milan is in Sassuolo's half right now. We have Dalot with the pass on the wing to Rebic. Rebic loses the ball. Foul. Come on, guys. Let's go. We got to win this game. Because Super League or not, next year, if we're in the Champions League, we got to get to the Champions League.
Man, I can't wait this Champions League to be like official, like we are in, because it's gonna be
It
It's going to be a
was
game changer for the club. It's going to completely change the face of AC Milan.
okay. I want to. What I'm seeing right now is a 4 diamond 2. That's the formation I'm seeing actually. Carlisle Donnelly says, I'm getting very frustrated with this guy, Rafael Leao, I'm assuming. I don't know his name, nor do I care about how he doesn't care how he's playing on the field. Yeah, Carlisle, I've said it. I think his position and his style of football doesn't suit the position he's playing right now. We have a nice sequence of play right now. Milan shifting the ball from the left to the right. Dalot now on the ball. Right now, Milan just holding possession. In the whole AC Milan team, except for Donnarumma, is in Sassuolo's half. But they are not. Salamakers now on the left. Çalhanoğlu with the cross in the middle. Nothing. Most of the club players, coaches, and management didn't know about the ESL until the announcement. Okay, you see, that's strange. Like, I don't agree with it. Like, that's, of course, it's not going to work if they do it that way. Why would?
But because that's what I'm trying to tell you, Roy, from at least the last 3 days, that if you tell that idea to Guardiola and Klopp, they're gonna say, "Are you crazy?" No one in Europe is going to accept that idea.
In order for the people, you have to ease it in. You have to explain the reasons. This way is never going to work. Guys, we have Çalhanoğlu in the box with the ball, with the shot. Çalhanoğlu with a goal. Çalhanoğlu with an amazing goal, guys. A beautiful shot. Alla Del Piero. Reminiscent of Del Piero, Bayern Dortmund.
Finally,
what
man,
Çalhanoğlu. And he goes to 3 goals. Çalhanoğlu goes to 3 goals, guys. 3 goals and 8 assists. Bye.
Oh, man. The only thing I'm worried about, they're going to renew his contract now.
Hold on. Let me do this. Guys, what a beautiful goal by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. What a beautiful goal. Come on. This is how you do it, guys. This is good. Let's go. We broke the curse last week by winning in Genoa against Genoa. Now let's keep on this result.
Man, finally Çalhanoğlu is the number 10 makes sense today. Finally.
In Italy, we call that gol alla Del Piero. So with the right foot, second post, curve. Basically Messi, but on the other side. Maybe one of Çalhanoğlu's best goals.
He's applauding as well.
Nice. We're giving praises to international players for controlling the fucking ball. We're giving praises to international players. No, I'm not sure what Mr. Carlisle means. Davide Romano, Hakan, Davide. Eastbourne, goal. Forza Milan. Hakan Kebab, get in. Milan, let's go. That's 4.5 million right there. Did you?
No way. That's not the true colors.
Guys, I missed it. Did you see who gave the assist?
No, I don't remember. But do you think it was an assist?
Well, it's still going to be counted as an assist.
Probably was Dalot.
It came from the other side. It might have been Calabria, guys. It might have.
I'll tell you now. Salemaker.
Salamakers. Okay, great. C. Hakan. Roy, as an experienced fan, I think you shouldn't be celebrating. And I will celebrate like a maniac every time Milan scores. Gazidis invested. Be like,
why you shouldn't celebrate the 1-0 lead? How is important the 1-0 lead? I'm more tense than Roy. I'm suffering.
Follow Laird's example.
No,
Lucas is angry at me because of the Super League. Okay, it's okay. Lucas, it's okay. It's all right, man. Calabria, one more goal till we see Krunic in. Okay, guys, we have another counterattack. Sassuolo giving up a lot of space. It is 3v3. Çalhanoğlu from the same position where he scored the goal, creating the same kind of chance. Oh my God, Leao. Guys, what Leao just did right now is an absolute embarrassment. Mamma mia, Leao.
Man.
But also, the sequence of play wasn't exploited the best way possible. Yes, Chala, what a goal. Davide Romano says Leao is Niang 2.0. Come on, Leao. I want you to do well, Leao. I want you to do well.
That shot, man, that was awful. Anyway.
This Leao is upset because of no Super League, Laird.
Well, he's not going to play the Super League for sure.
Yeah, he's not a Super League player. Mandzukic in at halftime. Guys, I really want Leao to do well.
True.
I like him. And I think he has a lot of potential. And he's a Portuguese under 20. I trust the Portuguese football, the football federation and the people that work in the Portuguese. If they say that Leao is going to become, a great player, I trust them. Because Portugal, they're very competent when it comes to football. So, but he's not being played in the right position. I'm sorry, he's not.
I totally agree with you, Roy. I think Portugal has a great system on growing talent. They always bring out great talent, and the league is all about the young players and a great football. And the problem of Leao, yeah, you're right, is not his best position, but I think the main problem is the supporter that don't love him. You need to kind of give some love to this guy and help him on the motivation part of the game. You know what I mean? Because as I say, I'm going to start in 2 years to tell Leao fuck off if he's still playing like this, but not now. Now I'm like, okay, I just kind of I'm watching him and I'm like, fuck, why you do this, why you do that? But I'm not shitting on him during the week on social medias and something like that, because he's still young and he's still learning.
Yeah. No, these players are sensitive. I mean, they're human beings after all, and they see all the hate they get, So I wonder how they manage it and deal with it.
Yeah.
Calabria had the assist before the assist.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like Milan has this game in their hands. They look like they're in control, but the game is not over. Anything can happen. It doesn't look like Sassuolo has the ability to really play the ball around us. But again, this is just now 36 minutes in. Things can change. We gotta hopefully Milan does not put a foot on the brake. They should go for the second goal for sure. Would you celebrate like a maniac if Milan scores a goal against Juve in the 90th minute to make it 4-1? No, I would not. That I would not at all.
What is this? That's a weird question. It's like hopefully we're lucky today. Like the last game, we were really lucky last game.
We were so lucky. That Scamacca goal was so lucky because, yeah. I did want to say that right now Milan has 91% pass accuracy, which is a good statistic. That's what I want to see from Milan when they hold the ball. I want to see their percentage rate in the 90s. Okay, guys, we have another chance. Sassuolo is not the Sassuolo right now. The midfield of Sassuolo is not playing defense. It's just the defense against Milan. We have so much space. This game, if Ibra was playing this game, it would have been already over because Sassuolo's midfield is not playing defense at all. They're leaving us acres of space. Speaking of this 4-1, you know what's one of the worst games that I remember Milan losing? And it was a terrible feeling. I was a child. It was that, what was it, 6-1 against Juve. Do you remember that? That was the 90s. It was like maybe 97, maybe. It was one of the worst feelings I've ever felt.
I remember it was when Ravanelli and Vialli were playing with Juventus.
No, it was after. No, this was after Vialli Ravanelli. This was closer.
I remember it was Jugovic, Bobo Vieri, and all these people. Deschamps, Zidane.
Maybe so, yeah. It was during the Lippi era. 6-1.
I remember that as well. It was really bad. It was humiliating.
One of the worst defeats I've ever suffered in my football. In my football.
It was a bad AC Milan, to be fair. We were really bad as a team at that time.
Yeah, that season we were really bad for sure. But then the next day I had to go to school and take all that banter. It was one of the worst.
You were in Italy? In Italy at that time?
No, I was actually in Africa at that time.
Okay, you got a decent banter, I would say. Not a bad one. Imagine being in Italy.
Yeah, imagine being in Italy.
Having to deal with all the Inter and Juventus supporters. That would be awful after losing.
Well, going back to the game, right now Sassuolo is pressing into Milan's half. Milan closing down all the spaces. Yeah, so it looks like Calhanoglu is playing on the left, and it does look like some sort of a 4-4-2.
What do you think about this comment, Roy? I mean, imagine Leao managing the club, managing the team.
I think Leao should probably tell him something like that.
No, he's too young to tell his manager.
No, of course not. Of course not. Not like that. It's a very. They seem to be shifting now. Leao is on the right, where Salamakers should be. So it's a very dynamic formation. They're exchanging positions now. Leao with the offense again. No midfield for Sassuolo. It keeps on being Milan against the line of defense. Dalot coming in on the left with attempting the cross in. It gets blocked. Milan keep possession.
I think what Pioli is asking to Leao is to move around, to be like unpredictable and try to be dangerous on the right, on the left, in the middle. Because not having Ibra, they need to move more. When you have Ibra, yeah, you have to stick on your position. But
hey, guys, Carlisle says, I'm also angry with you because of the Super League. A lot of people are angry with me. A lot of people are angry with the people that support the Super League.
Is angry for being cancelled or because they proposed the Super League? Can we?
Good question. But I even had someone in the comments from the last podcast say that they wanted to punch me in the face because of my support for the Super League. It's okay. It's all right. I'm okay with it. No problem.
See, Roy, this is the question. No one wants to punch me in the face, but some people wants to punch me in the face. So that's the feeling of people about the Super League. The people actually are upset because it didn't happen. They are quiet and they are relaxed because kind of they see sport in a different way. And the people on the other side, they see sport in another way.
It's okay. Honestly, I mean, it's okay. To me, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. If people are angry at me, it's okay. I am not angry at them for being angry at me. How about that?
Yeah.
Next season, we should let the Primavera player Merkel be a deputy for Teao's left back. That kid looks promising. Okay.
Okay, it's bonus says a lot of jokes, so I'm not sure about that. Are you serious? Or I haven't seen the guy play, by the way, so I don't know.
Okay, guys, we have a chance for Sassuolo. Sassuolo coming in strong. Oh, Dalot with a great defensive slide. Absolutely great defensive slide from Dalot. Deflecting a shot from Berardi into the corner. So, Sassuolo asked the question now. Sassuolo asked the question. Sassuolo looks like the team was just pulled out from the Super. Yeah, he's bored. Lucas and Davide Romano has a WWE kind of feud.
That was too simple. Davide Romano, shut up. You should come up with something more creative.
Roy is definitely angry with you. I'm Carlisle is definitely it's okay. Roy is living in America. What do you expect? Yes. Meite needs to come off. Yeah, Meite so far looks like Meite is playing right in front of the defense, like a central defensive midfielder, while Kessie is playing a little bit in front of him. Meite so far is okay. It's okay. Who is your man of the match so far? Lyert.
Let me think. Tomori is doing pretty well. Tomori Kia, they're quite precise and they're not giving a lot to the Sassuolo team. What do you think, Roy?
Yes, Tomori has been absolutely excellent, especially in the first 10 minutes. He was all over the place. Guys, we have an offensive play right now. A nice combination between Çalhanoğlu and Leao goes to waste. Sassuolo back in possession. We are pretty much a few seconds into the end of the half. I don't know if they're going to add. It doesn't look like they're adding any added on minutes. I don't see the board. But now we got to be careful now. 1 minute. Boga coming in from the left with the offense. Ooh, Kjaer right in the right space. Kjaer in the right space and is able to get the ball out. It's important that Milan does not concede a goal right now in this moment of the game.
Yeah, that's the game you win 1-0 or maybe 2-0. But if you concede, you're done. You never get it.
If you concede, things can get extremely complicated.
Really
My man of the match, I would have to give it to Çalhanoğlu, I guess, because of the goal. That was such a great goal. Çalhanoğlu, Tomori. Donnarumma had a great save. Dalot played very solid. Calabria, I'm not seeing much of Calabria. He's obviously not match fit. Kessie and Meite, just normal, I would say. Guys, the half is over. AC Milan 1, Sassuolo 0. Amazing goal by Çalhanoğlu, assist from Salamakers, who has done a few mistakes in that area of the field. But so far, so good. Lucas, go sleep, kid. Eastbourne says, Davide Romano doesn't need any relevancy. Maldini 5 champions. Okay, Maldini 5 Champions League. Seedorf won the Champions League with 3 different teams. Tell me who the fuck won the Super League at AC Milan. Well,
those are critical message.
All right, so listen, let's get into this game. Lyert, it's the first half is gone. Milan leading. What did you see?
Well, I want to keep it a bit more general. So I would say that this game explains why everyone always says to win something relevant, you need a strong spine. The team needs to have that. The middle, the core of the team has to be really strong. And we can see at Donnarumma, the two center back, and Kessie, they are really tough. They are really great player. They are keeping the team alive for this run for the Champions League. Our weakness are Çalhanoğlu, or who's playing in that position, and the striker at the moment as an overall team.
Yeah.
So today Çalhanoğlu is performing, as you say, he's doing well, and he did a goal. It gives us the result. Without that performance, probably we keep struggling with the 0-0. And without a striker, we see Leao is not the right, player for this at the moment for this team. He's not. So we need a proper one. I love Ibrahimovic. I think he should stay next season as well, because if we're going to the Champions League, he owns that Champions League and he needs to play that Champions League. He needs to be in that team.
Yeah.
But we need a big striker, someone, or at least someone who is clear is going to be a big striker. He's coming from a great season, and it's going to be a great name. And we need a number 10 that is actually a great number 10, or at least someone who, like Pessina, that is always performing. Every game he's performing. He's always running. He's always being precise with passes. Always, always there in the box.
Yeah. Yeah. The Ibra thing for sure. We definitely need someone up there. And the Mandzukic thing, what a failure, Mandzukic. Not Mandzukic, but the idea of getting a 36-year-old player that hasn't played in a year, hoping that he would have been. I mean, it's such a weird decision for the club to rely on a player like that hasn't played for a year, 36 years old. Nobody here really believed that Mandzukic was going to come in and be fit. I mean, we hoped, but nobody really believed that. So very interesting decision that the management made there with Mandzukic. But right now, we desperately need a center forward, like a center forward that is a real center forward.
Yeah, we need a big one. Like I've seen some names, I'm really confused to understand which one is the right one, because I don't think Pioli is going to be a long-term project.
No, I don't think so.
I believe Pioli is going to have another season, and if he does well, the third one as well, probably. But I'm not giving more than 2 years to Pioli. 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, that's probably a good assessment of how long he's going to stay. Actually, my hope is that Pioli does his 2 years and then Mancini comes in, because I think I think Mancini is perfect for how AC Milan envisions soccer, or football. Lucas, football.
Yeah, be careful, Roy. People are. And another thing I like about Pioli, that the job he's doing is it's easy for another manager to take it and do well. You know what I mean?
Kind of like how Mancini did with Inter, then
exactly
Mourinho came in.
Because this is a formation, as you say, you can make it. Players can adapt to a diamond midfield and play with 2 strikers, or you can play a 4-3-3. So it's a formation that can be adapted. So and players can understand that. So the Pioli project, I like it. I think he's a great manager. I would love him to stay with the and run the youngsters. The whole
Pioli.
Yeah, I think he's good with young player. He's understandable.
You think he would stay in that role?
He's never going to accept that
okay.
for sure. But I would love him to stay in the club, because he did something special with his club in the really difficult moment.
Yeah, you can't really neglect the fact that his work with these youngsters has absolutely been brilliant.
Yeah.
You have, I think AC Milan right now is the 3rd youngest team in Europe.
Yeah,
we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of teams, and Milan is in the top 3, and they're second in the Serie A, in one of the top leagues in Europe. So that says a lot. It says a lot about the whole project, But yeah, Pioli, so far so good. Let me update the score here.
Ciao, Amir. Our friend Amir.
Amir, what's up, my man?
Tell us what do you think about the Super League, man. Just a brief message. And go and watch the video we did about the Super League 2 days ago, I think, or 1 day ago. Comment that video. And yeah, I would love Pioli in 1 year or 2 year, if he's not managing the first team, to actually deal with the youngsters, because I think he's really knowledgeable as a manager, but the only problem he has, he cannot tell big players to stay in the bench, and you know what, you're not playing this time, someone else is going to play.
That's a good question. Is Pioli good with superstars? Because that's a whole different kind of coach. You have the coaches that are good with the youngsters. You have the coaches that are good with your average player. But then you have the coaches that are capable of managing the superstars, that have these huge egos, that have these huge, characters.
Ancelotti was really good at that.
Yeah.
And he's still good, I think.
Guardiola is great at that. Lippi was fantastic at that.
Mourinho is not good at that.
Yeah, Mourinho seems to have difficulties. His personality. All right, Amir, what's up, my man? Tell us what you think of a Super League. Is it a yes or no for you? Eastbourne says, Lucas, what have you been smoking? Dalot said, we have a feud going on in the chat between. Yes, we like it. We like it. It's fun. We like it. Dalot played great. Yes, true. Dalot had a fantastic game today so far. I have seen him do some nice tackles. Light was saying that on the left he looks better. He does look better, I think. He has scored from that position. So yeah, for sure. Lucas, I've seen Mandzukic more on the pitch for Milan than you on this chat. Dalot slide to stop Berardi's shot was yes, exactly. That's what I was talking about. He looked absolutely. What do you guys think of Mourinho as our coach? Lard.
Well, Mourinho is done in Premier League. No one wants him anymore in Premier League. And I don't know if he's going to Germany to be a coach. Probably he's going to give it a shot there. And I'm sure he's going to come back for Inter Milan. But I think he's done as a manager. He's done as a manager that actually is going to manage a big club, I'm saying.
You think so?
Yeah. Because
you think he's done?
Yeah. He's not able to deal with the young players that we have now, with the generation of new superstars. He doesn't know how to deal with them. He doesn't understand that.
It is true that every generation has a different way. You because of how just people evolve, I guess, and how society evolves. Every generation has a new way of managing them, a new way of communicating with them. Before it was much. You had to be much rougher. You had to be much more like in your face. Now you have to be more sensible, and you have to talk to people, in a different way. So that is a very good point that you pose right there. Is Mourinho capable of adapting to how this new generation of players think? Actually, I wanted to answer this question here. Just the last year, where is Ari? Guys, Ari right now, he is traveling. He's very busy, but Ari is going to be back soon on the channel with his reviews, with the lives, and we can't wait for Ari to be back. And that is going to be happening pretty soon, guys. Lucas Paqueta is better than you, Lucas. I like this feud going on in the chat. Speaking of young players, need to see more of Hagwe and Tonali. Yeah, Hagwe has this particular stat about him that he's one of the most efficient players coming in from the bench. His numbers are really good. So good for him.
It's going to be August season.
Hopefully, yeah. And then I read, I don't know if you told me, Laird, or someone else, or I read it, or is one of our friends here in the comment section, that Haaland recommended Hagwe to come to Milan. Was that you, Laird? Did you tell me that?
What
Someone told me that.
What I know that Haaland asked Kauge how it's to be in Milanello, how's AC Milan as a club. That's for sure.
Sorry, say that again. Repeat that one more time.
Erling Haaland asked Kauge how's AC Milan as a club, how's how's Milanello, how's to be there, how's the vibe in that club.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got you. Yeah.
And you never know. Never know. The big boys have money problem. And I think Chelsea's going to get him.
Chelsea's going to get him. You think he's going to go to Chelsea, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Chelsea's...
I am willing to put money that he's going to Bayern.
No.
Every time Dortmund gets a star, Bayern has first dibs on that star.
Yeah, but this is the star with Mino Raiola as a manager, man.
No, actually, you pose a good question. Mino Raiola is kind of like a very unpredictable person that seems to have a lot of power. But we'll see. We'll see if he goes to Chelsea. My prediction is Bayern. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Milan.
Dortmund. I hope he stays to Borussia Dortmund another year. And I hope Borussia Dortmund makes it to the Champions League.
Borussia Dortmund right now is out of contention, right? They're
like 5 points from the top 4, I think.
Okay, let me read Mika Kimbia. He says Super League is wrong since it throws away our 7 UCLs, but I get why Milan hates UEFA after the financial fair play. No to Mourinho. He says he's an Interista at heart. Yeah. I do not see Mourinho at Milan at all. Mourinho's style does not suit Milan. We would hate, us fans, we would hate Milan under Mourinho.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho is an Inter Milan fan. Superliga for AC Milan might be good because we make more money, but no, I don't want this. Okay, there you go. Eastbourne and Lucas, cut it out. Milanistas, don't be silly. Fights with each other for nothing. So, David Romano, you're a moderator. You can shove this. Oh, okay. Lucas, kid for good. Roy, how can you laugh at Eastbourne's comments as a 30 to 50-year-old? I'm not 50 years old. What are you talking about? That's so cringe. I'm ashamed of you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being 50 years old, but I'm not 50 years old. Mika, I tried to speak some sense into Lucas, but he's going against me, so need to teach the kid how to respect people.
Can I ask something? I know Lucas is from Portugal. I think he told us. I want to know Esbon where he's from and the age. I want to know the age of Lucas and Esbon. I want some details.
I think the big wigs at Milan and Elliot should sell all their organs so we can buy Haaland. Huh. Eastbourne, shut up, yeah. And Lucas, you need to learn Spicer. Nice, guys. Keep this feud going. I like the feud.
Always respecting each other.
Always respect each other. It's all in good nature. We all love each other. We're a big family here. All right, guys. Let's before we get back into the game, which should be starting any moment. Now, let's see where we're at. Let's go through the stats of the game. Milan is about to start. I want to look at the first half starts. The players are on the pitch. Game is about to start in a few minutes.
Is there anyone other teams are playing now or not?
No, I think we are the only team playing right now in this current moment.
Look at that 69. Looks really good on the table. Hopefully we keep it. That's important.
Yeah. And what let's see. let me go through some of these teams and see which games are going to be important today.
You know,
Hold
I
on.
want to say something, Roy, just to try to be constructive, because we are saying what we don't like about all this thing, all this big mess. But I think the person that actually can run properly UEFA is Galliani. I think Galliani really knows what the football needs, more than Perez. And Galliani always respected the small teams as well.
Are you talking about the Super League or UEFA?
No, I'm talking about running the UEFA, man. A person
Okay,
that actually
UEFA.
runs the UEFA and actually puts a decent competition out there.
I mean, Galliani is one of the most successful sporting directors in the history of the game. So his resume speaks for itself. So
And he always had great relationship with small teams. Always done business with small teams. Always, when he was running the Serie A, he was the one who actually decided to put the TV rights, to divide the TV rights in an equal way. Was the
bad
one.
mistake.
No, that's a great mistake. That was a great choice, man. And actually, he's helping the Serie A with money.
Yeah, no, I would be totally fine with that. Perez, I don't trust. I don't trust Perez. The same way I don't trust UEFA, I really don't trust Perez. But okay, guys, the game has started right now. Again, the Sassuolo midfield does not exist. Oh my God, Leao had a great chance to pass a through ball into Rebic. Rebic was going to be straight onto goal, but Leao's pass was too weak. Sassuolo midfield is not defending today, guys. They are giving us this game so far. Sorry, let me just look at some stats. Like, if you could just
Leao. Come on, Leao.
One second. Okay, so we have Sassuolo now on the offense. Berardi on the right. He tried to cut in and shoot onto the second post, but nothing. Dalot seems to have Berardi's number so far.
What minute are you, Roy?
We are on. Hold on, there's a replay right now. Minute 48. We have a corner coming in from Sassuolo. Milan clears the ball away. Oh, beautiful pass from Çalhanoğlu. Amazing volley pass to Salamakers, but Salamakers was not able to connect on the ball. Okay, so the stats are 9 shots for AC Milan, 5 shots for Sassuolo, 3 on target for AC Milan, 1 on target. Ball possession, 46 for Milan, 54 for Sassuolo. Passes, 249 for Milan against 295 for Sassuolo. Pass accuracy, 88% for Milan, 87% for Sassuolo. 10 fouls for Milan, 5 fouls for Sassuolo. Right now, Sassuolo coming in from the left, attacking in the middle. Defense takes care of it. So who do you think is going to come in? Who do you expect to see this second half, Laird?
Good question. Really hard to answer. So,
I am expecting Mandzukic to make an appearance. I think that is bound to happen.
I don't think Calabria is going to do all the 90 minutes, probably.
Yeah, that's a good point. Calabria is probably going to be substituted for Kalulu eventually. We might see Castillejo come in to add some speed towards the end of the game.
I want to see Brahim Diaz as well inside the pitch.
This is a perfect game for Brahim Diaz. This is a perfect game for Brahim Diaz because
There is space up there.
there's so much space, and a player as creative and as technical as Brahim Diaz would have a ball out there. So yeah, hopefully Brahim Diaz does come in. I'm quite shocked by how Sassuolo is giving us so much space in that area.
It's offensive football. They like offensive football. The Zebra likes offensive football.
Yeah, he's pretty gung ho. And for Sassuolo, for where they are as a club, it has been paying off. Okay, Boga just dribbled Salamakers. Milan are defending the ball on the right side. Calabria right now defending the ball on the good defense from Milan.
Yeah, Auge probably would be a great choice as well because Rebic as a striker, I like him as a striker.
Yes, that fits Rebic as a striker can do. Okay, shot from Sassuolo, but it is central into Donnarumma's hands. Let's go back. Okay, guys. Let's see what games are of interest today that could affect our standings.
There is Juventus Parma.
Okay.
There is Atalanta. There is Spezia Inter. Yeah, and what else? Atalanta. It has an easy game, I think. Atalanta, considering how good is Atalanta this period. So,
what did you think of Atalanta's? Okay, guys.
I know it's Roma Atalanta. That's a good game.
Roma Atalanta today. Okay, so hopefully Roma takes the win and keeps Atalanta off of our backs. We have Berardi coming in from the middle. Tries to take a shot right now. Sassuolo being a little bit more dangerous than AC Milan this second half. That is not what we wanted to see. But the defense is holding pretty tight. The defense is holding pretty tight. But definitely Sassuolo is asking the questions right now. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers. No, thank you.
No, we don't want to be famous.
Oh, guys, look, this is from Twitch. So we have a bot following us on Twitch, sending us commercials and ads.
We want to play the Champions League, man. We don't want to be famous. Next season, we want to be in Champions League. That's the only thing we want. Or whatever European competition is going to be next season.
Oh, guys, corner from Sassuolo, quite dangerous play. Eastbourne says, need the second goal early as possible and kill off the game. Can't concede a goal and take the pressure. Absolutely not. We have to take that second goal and avoid trapping ourselves into a bad situation. But right now, Sassuolo is pushing harder than Milan. Right now, Sassuolo is pushing. Lucas says, Roy, you missed many comments. Go up. Lucas, don't tell me what to do. Guys, now we have an offensive play. Dalot from the left, crossing it in the middle. Kjaer, okay, ball back. Okay, so finally we have a little bit of offensive pressure from AC Milan. Hopefully the game starts to reassess itself the way it was in the first half. Let's hope that Milan can do that. By the way, guys, we do have a Twitch channel, and hopefully the Twitch channel will grow as well. So please also follow us on Twitch. Okay, we have a beautiful play from Rebic. Beautiful shot from Salamakers, but saved by the Sassuolo goalkeeper. Milan still on the offense. Finally, a shot in the second half. Bad pass to Çalhanoğlu from Kessie to Kessie. Okay, guys.
Oh, he's asking, please, man.
All right, fine. Okay. If Lucas asks, please. What comments did I miss?
just write it again. We're gonna put there.
Okay, we have
that was a big chance, man. We should have ended there. 2-0. 69 point. Next game. Oh man. And Lazio is playing against Napoli tomorrow.
Yes, I am going to share the screen right now. We're going to go to seria.it and we're going to see what the Serie A is looking at the current moment. And we're going to see what games are going to affect us today, where we are on the stands. And guys, we're 7. This is we have 7, including this one, 7 games to go, and this season will be over. I do want to say that if this keeps on going the way it is going, one of the best Milan seasons that I have witnessed in a long time. I mean, it goes without saying, of course, but it really is. This season definitely has been a special season for AC Milan. All right, actually, here we go.
I like this comment. Well, we're trying to change Twitch as well.
So this is what we need, guys. We need a girl that is willing to strut their stuff and be part of the AC Milan RossonARI TV that is going to take care of our Twitch.
No.
Okay.
I think Twitch is a lot of gaming at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Salam, go ahead with the comments. I'm going to just.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Salamanca's shots are pretty weak. Well, yeah. Yeah, no technique every time he takes a shot and always direct to the keeper. Yeah, Salamanca needs a lot to grow. So, well, that's the Serie A. What's going on here? Oh yeah.
All right, so Fiorentina played today. They won. Vlahovic, a player that looks like he might.
Roy, I want to say something before you go. Vlahovic, I saw some videos. It's actually good, man.
I don't like him. I
was quite surprised. It's not bad.
He's a one-dimensional player.
You think?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I've even really put a video up on RossonARI TV. You know, you guys know what I think. So, so we have Crotone Sampdoria, Genoa Benevento, Juventus Parma, Spezia Inter, Roma Atalanta, Napoli Lazio. So what we want here today is Roma to win to keep Atalanta away, and we want Lazio to win to keep Napoli away. So I guess these 2 games here are... Say what?
Drawing is good.
It's going to be a tie, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's look at the league table right now as things stand. Milan 69 points, Atalanta 3rd at 64 points. That's why we definitely need Atalanta to lose today. Roma is at 54 points, and if they win, they can get closer to that Europa League spot. So we definitely need Roma to beat Atalanta. Guys, we have an offensive play from Sassuolo. They're coming from the middle. Salamakis with a great defensive play. Okay, and now it looks like Milan is going to go in for another counterattack. You have a player completely open. A lot of space again. A lot of space for Milan to do what they need to do. But we don't have equality. And Lazio need to beat Napoli. So Napoli stays 9 points behind us. And then Lazio can go to 61 points. We got to watch out. We got to watch out for Atalanta. Atalanta is coming in strong, and they don't look like they are messing about.
I think our problem is just Napoli and Lazio, man. We need to keep distance from Napoli and Lazio, or whatever is in the fifth position. That's the whole goal.
Oh, beautiful shot by Çalhanoğlu. Guys, Milan asking questions now. Milan asking questions. They're able to get it out. And form-wise, yeah, Inter looking really good. Atalanta looking good. Napoli looking good. Lazio looking good. Roma looking not good at all. Milan looking okay. Verona looking very bad. So, this is what we have. Riccardo Milano, hello, how are you doing?
30 minutes and we're done with this.
Locatelli is trying hard to get some revenge on Milan. His expression shows it. Locatelli is actually not defending very well. If Milan had a little bit more of efficiency in the last third, we would be winning this game 4-5-0 by now. But they are making so many mistakes in the final pass. It's just not working out.
The finishing is poor as well.
This match going to end 1-1. Knock on wood. We concede at the 73rd minute. UEFA is trying to put sanctions on 12 clubs, even if they pull out. This might mean we might not even place. Yeah. Now, if they do that, then fuck these guys.
They're not gonna do that. No, they can do that.
Them.
They're not doing it, man. Don't worry. They're not doing it. All this information, man, are so wrong. Like people are saying, Serie A is gonna take points from AC Milan, Juventus, and Inter.
There's no way Serie A is gonna.
That's not gonna happen, man.
No, Serie A, I'm not worried. And if UEFA does that, then these guys are really going to do the Super League.
No, they're not doing it.
Ismail Thakur says 1-0 still. Yes, sir. Amir says, things that bother me. Pioli's assistant dressed the same. What? Things about Pioli's assistant dressed the same as Pioli, and he has the same bald head. Is that his twin? They do look extremely the same. Actually, Pioli's brother does work in the Milan. Pioli's brother does work in the Milan team as a trainer, I believe. Guys, we have Boga on the right now. Sassuolo attacking. Milan is not a Champions League side. They will finish out of the top 4. Ishmael, you're 100% wrong. Roy, the reason it's still 1-0 is because we have no strikers. Yes, that is true. We don't. It's not just because we don't have strikers. It is also because of the players that are supposed to bring the ball to the striker are not doing their best. Roy listens to all the fake news on Sempre Milan.
What is that? They are attacking you, man. They're not going easy with you.
It's okay. Sempre Milan, they basically said what Sempre Milan does is they collect all the information that comes out of Milan, from the different sites, and then they just put it out on their own site. So there's if there's a rumor about a transfer market or something like that, they will say Calcio Mercato reports this, and that. So I wouldn't say Sempre Milan is fake news. but they just report all the rumors that might be fake news or might not be fake news. If you ever does that, then Super League is alive and kicking. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, Eastbourne. And Sun 2, data analyst.
Wow.
Milan is... guys, we have an... Is this an Interista?
No, man. Let it be here. Let it be here, man. That's fine.
Yeah, no, of course. Guys, we have an attack from... Oh, my God. Sassuolo almost with a really good offensive play coming in from the left. A nice through ball from Berardi into an incoming midfielder that took a diagonal shot, but Kjaer closed the angle. But dangerous. Sassuolo asking questions. Ishmael, as an Inter fan, what do you think of the Super League? What is Inter fans doing here?
He's getting
Okay, guys, we have an offensive play. Leao, a lot of space coming in from the... Oh, my... a lot of space coming in from the right. He passed it into Salamakers, but Salamakers had a bunch of defenders in front of him. This is a very good game, guys. It's open side to side right now. Ishmael, worry more about your club paying the player's salary.
You know, Roy, I was reading a few days before that Serie A has some rules now. That if you don't pay players or if you have a big debt, you kind of get like -2, -3 points.
Yeah.
But this season they haven't done that because of the pandemic. So I don't like that. I mean, still, the pandemic.
So Inter got they got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, they got pretty lucky. I still believe Inter is the strongest team on a long run league, like the Serie A. But they got lucky with this financial thing because I don't think they've been managing the club properly. Like even Juventus have done such an awful job of managing the club.
Yeah,
I don't have any respect for these clubs.
Juventus has done a terrible job at managing their club this season. Just and even you have Ronaldo. Why would you risk your? Why would you?
I mean, do you know Bernardeschi earns 7.5 million?
I think it's 6 million. It's 6 million, not 7.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, man.
It's still a lot of money for a bench player.
Bench player. Rabiot and the other one, Ramsey, another 7 million each.
But this is what the Premier League teams are. The third player in line gets paid as much as a player in the first team in an Italian team. Anyway, Ishmael, who is an avid Inter supporter, this is what he thinks. Hold on, before I get to Ishmael, we have an offensive play by Leao. Leao with a decent shot. Milan right now doesn't have many ideas. They don't have many ideas in the final third. Leao playing on the right side of the field, tried a diagonal shot from outside the box. Didn't work. Ishmael says, Lukaku will rule over the Milan derby. You are dreaming, my friend. You are dreaming. You guys will keep struggling to find a striker. The Super League will come back with changes and become successful, maybe backed by UEFA. I think that is a possibility. Guys, okay, Sassuolo lost the ball. Milan in the box. Çalhanoğlu, we have Kessie with it. Oh, we might have a handball.
Maybe.
We might go to the VAR. To the VAR.
Hopefully.
You guys will keep on struggling to find a strike. No, hey, Ishmael, you guys are just lucky that you are a little bit forward than us. But as soon as Milan catches up, ciao Inter. Inter. You have no chance against this team.
What the fuck Ismail is saying, man? Lukaku is gonna dominate the Manchester derby next season. He's playing for Manchester City next season, man. You have
gotta
to find
pay.
a decent striker.
You gotta pay him, Ishmael, if you want him to dominate.
You don't have money to keep players next season, man. This summer, the Super League is not happening, and you don't have money. Go out there and find some money, man, because UEFA is gonna give you just 80 million next season. So you have to find the money to keep your players. That's the funny part. Yeah, true.
Okay,
We're in Ronaldo, man. That's true.
so we have the 70th minute right now, and right now is a very dangerous part of this game, because right now, if Sassuolo scores, the momentum of this game can completely turn. Milan asking more of the questions, but it's still pretty balanced.
Seriously, Rebic is tired, man. He needs to start changing some people. Come on, Pioli, wake up.
What do you mean you don't have respect for my club? I do respect Inter, actually. Your club sold itself to some fake fraud Chinese businessman who had to be bailed out by Elliot.
Well, what's that? What is that? Is the Milan problem? What is that? What about your Chinese owners? Are they original or they're fake as well?
Okay, I look. Look.
I mean, get some information. What are you talking about?
I do think that selling, when they sold the club to those Chinese, I can't remember their names, I'm sorry, but when they did make that change, it was a pretty bad move. It was a pretty bad move. But Inter is no better, man. Inter is no better. So Lukaku will watch Inter struggle for the next 6 years as he's bagging the goals. Right, exactly.
I mean, and the guy forgot about the Indonesian owner, Toir. That was fake enough for you, I think.
What about Toir, Ishmael? Toir was
Come
just
on,
as bad.
Ishmael. Just put something else on the table. Don't talk about this stuff if you don't know. Still, man, they just won a league and they think they won everything.
Well, they haven't won the league yet. Hopefully, hopefully you guys are going to lose the league, and hopefully the Serie A is going to disqualify you guys and put you in Serie B because you're not playing your players. Ricardo Milan says, Ishmael, get out of here.
No, Ishmael, stay.
You can stay, Ishmael. It's okay. Everybody is welcome. Everybody's welcome in this channel. I respect Inter much more than Juve, so that is the best compliment I can ever give you. All right, guys, we have some changes. Rebic is coming out for Mandzukic, and Skillard's favorite player, Krunic, is coming in for Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu with an incredible goal today.
Why Krunic is still playing with AC Milan, man? Why Brahim Diaz is not getting in?
Guy in the red shirt is just hurt. We are taking the Scudetto. Celebrate your winter championship, you fools. Hey, when you have 7 Champions Leagues, come and talk to us. Right now, you're in the bottom. You're a bottom feeder, okay, sir?
What? I'm hurt because Inter is winning the Scudetto. Who cares, man? It's not the first time I've seen that. That's fine.
May 5th. If you're a real Inter fan, you know what May 5th means. May that date haunt you for the rest of your life, Ishmael. May 5th.
Man, Ishmael started to support Inter Milan the last 3 years. He doesn't know about Toir as well.
He doesn't know.
May 5th is too far from him, man.
He doesn't know. I think Ishmael was a little child when May 5th happened, so he doesn't know what that means. But we do know what May 5th means. Remember that date.
We won 6-0 against the Inter in Coppa Italia. 6-1. That's the day probably he was born.
Ishmael, you're coming to a Milan stream and talking out your ass. All right. Inter owners are actually trying to sell their own shares. Their owners have lost half of their net worth. Wow. That's crazy. Guys, we have a Sassuolo attack right now. We got to be very careful. Okay, terrible shot from Sassuolo. Terrible shot from Sassuolo. Milan back with the ball. Let's see if these changes are going to change the game. I'm assuming Krunic has come in to kind of like be a little bit more defensive. They want to preserve the lead, and Mandzukic is going to play as that lone striker. Leao now playing on the wing.
Damn it.
Leagues fold and are worthless. Super League, CL is what matters, and AC Milan are king. Absolutely, 100%. Amir. Rade Çalhanoğlu. Hakan Krunic, aka Rade Çalhanoğlu. What have you, Lart? What are your comments on the game so far? What have you seen? What are your
I don't know.
What do you say?
We are not great football for sure. Even as Sassuolo is not playing incredibly well, to be fair, so it's not a great match. And yeah,
oh my god, guys! Sorry, Sassuolo now on the offense. Oh my lord, Sassuolo with the goal.
Fuck.
Sassuolo scored 1-1, 76th minute, and they were asking questions. The player was open on the left, completely open. Sorry, on the right, completely open. Berardi, completely open. You do not want to leave Berardi open. He created some space for himself, took a shot, lucky deflection. The ball went into one of the Sassuolo's players' feet. No, sorry, it wasn't Berardi. It was the midfielder. Sorry, I don't know these guys' names. Very lucky goal from Sassuolo. Extremely lucky goal from Sassuolo. Now Milan has to come back. They have to fight back. Absolutely lucky goal from Sassuolo. Milan, Sassuolo has given so much space to Milan, and they did not exploit. Milan did not exploit all that space they had. Yes, Dalot didn't close them down. Exactly. Dalot should have done much better there. But we still have about 25 minutes, 26, 27 minutes. Riccardo Milano was pretty close. We conceded close to that.
Well,
maybe, but Milan can still win this game. We have to go for the win. Right now, we can't fuck around anymore. We cannot concede points. We cannot let those teams behind us catch us up.
That's a big problem. This was a big problem. I mean, we don't have. We have 15 minutes, man. Now 25 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have about 15 minutes. About 20 minutes with stoppage time, probably. Yeah, we are going. We're about to head into the 80th minute. So probably we have around 15 minutes left, something like that. Guys, this is not a good result right now for Milan.
Well, we need to win against Lazio for sure now.
Yeah, because now we have Lazio coming in. Lazio has pretty good form. We need to exploit the space that they're giving us. Like, we have made so many mistakes in that final third. Don't let us beat you by 15 points. I don't know what to say. Injuries killing us, and we still need more quality players. Yeah, we definitely need more quality players in the offense, because like if you have all this space in your final third and you don't exploit it, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. We have 5-6 players inside the box and we're standing like fools. What a shame. Absolutely. Vasu Garrick says Inter merda. Get Hagen. Yeah, let's get Hagen. Let's get Okay, we have Milan on the offense. Dalot crosses it in, but nothing. Ball goes out for a goal kick for Sassuolo. Ni Leao and Mate off and bring Mandzukic and Tonali. What did Leao just do? All right, so Leao just did some of maybe the weirdest thing I've ever seen on a soccer pitch. So the ball was coming to him as a striker, and the ball literally landed on his head, and he was in front of goal. Instead of heading the ball to goal, he tried to flick it behind him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Davide Romano tells Ishmael to fuck off.
It's gonna be tough to win this one.
Yeah. Maldini, there was an image of Maldini. He didn't look too happy with Leao's with Leao. Yeah, Leao is going to get a lot of shit if Milan don't win.
Yeah, Leao is gonna be the one everyone is gonna blame for this game.
Okay, we had a nice ball there from Mandzukic. He flicked the head into Salamaker. Salamaker still has possession in front of the goal. Cross in the middle from Calabria. Milan still has possession in Sassuolo's half. Foul for Sassuolo. Back to Sassuolo. Sassuolo making a change. Ishmael, if you say another thing about Milan, I'm going to block you and ban you. If Laird allows me to.
No, man, he can say whatever he wants.
Laird is keeping you alive, Ishmael. All right, so we have Berardi on the offense coming in. Oh my God. Same position from the left position. They did not close down the players coming in from the left, and now Milan is losing 2-1. Kjaer with a terrible mistake, losing the ball in the midfield. Don't understand it. Tomori got dribbled. Dalot left the player there completely. Berardi completely fooled Dalot. Complete mistake by Milan. Complete mistake. Milan completely did this to themselves. So it's this goal. Milan gifted this goal to Sassuolo right now. It is a shame because Milan was the better side, and now Sassuolo have turned it around. Sassuolo still almost with a third goal. Sassuolo still almost with a third goal. This is very, 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 very disappointing. Very disappointing. We have about maybe 10 minutes if they give us 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Well, to get another goal.
Yeah. Sassuolo still on the offensive. I don't know what the fuck happened in the second half, but Sassuolo took the game over in the second half, and AC Milan just lost the gear.
It
It
just
is
we
very
don't have
disappointing.
players, man. We don't have players.
Yeah, very, very bad. And just before Sassuolo scored that goal, Leao had a perfect opportunity to have the ball in the net, and instead he flicked it back as if, okay, that goal might have actually been an offside position, very close. Let's see what our friends are saying. Don't hate yourself, my man. It's all good. Don't worry, my man. Milan is going to succeed. Milan is going to succeed. Seba says, no Ishmael. Pioli out. Already. Bring the Super League as soon as possible. Amir. All right, guys. Fucking 5 minutes left. Now Pioli brings in Kalulu for Calabria, Casillero for Salamakers, and Brahim Diaz for Mete.
Still late, Pioli. Still late.
Still late.
Come on, man.
You should have read this game better. With all that space, you put in a player like Brahim. This would have been an easy game for Brahim.
We were winning 1-0. He's putting Krunic. Krunic is so useless, man. I've been saying this all season. Krunic is useless. Doesn't defend. He doesn't attack. He doesn't do anything.
Now, of course, Sassuolo is just going to protect their lead. They're going to park the bus. So, bringing Brahim Diaz now is not, it's going to help. But Brahim Diaz with a nice spell of possession. Milan with a cross in. Nice setup for Leao. Okay, we have. Yeah. Castillo blocks, gets blocked. His shot gets blocked. Kalulu loses the ball in possession. Kessie wins it back. Milan back in possession.
Come on. I don't know why Casti doesn't shot straight away in that position.
Yeah. Okay. Tick size says disgraceful. Our moderator says, Davide Romano says, was anyone specifically at fault for that? Yes. Kjaer was the first one who made a mistake in the midfield. Then Dalot did not cover Berardi. Then Tomori got dribbled. So a bunch of those players were in fault. But Kjaer losing the ball was kind of strange in the midfield. Pioli has no plan B and doesn't know what to do when we're struggling. It looks like it. Like, it really looks like Just Verde.
But he doesn't have players. The mistake Pioli did was on the 1-0. You should refresh the team, put some fresh legs so they can press and be dangerous. But not Krunic. Krunic is not dangerous. Brahim Diaz is more dangerous than Krunic. He knows how to handle the ball and to be dangerous. I don't know.
I think he wanted to protect the lead, and it completely backfired.
You don't protect the lead with this type of team. The team is attacking, so you have to score a second goal.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I would have kept the offensive pressure on. I wouldn't at this point. I wouldn't have fought of defense. I would have fought. Let's keep the ball in their half. But Meta's doing nothing. Just watching, send him as soon as possible. I don't get it why Pioli prefers Meta to Tonali. All right, guys, and AC Milan with a corner right now. AC Milan with a corner. Let's see what happens. Right into the goalkeeper's hand. Right into the goalkeeper's hand. Terrible, guys. Not good at all. Rafael out. Rafael today had one of the worst games I've ever seen him play. Guys, if you don't make it to see it, Gigio is gone. Yep. We are unlikely to be Juventus or Atalanta, which makes top four difficult. This was a game that we had to win, that we must win in order to keep that top four spot.
We cannot lose points in this game. We need to make at least 1 point.
This is how late Gattuso made his subs? Come on, what the fuck?
I don't understand the fact they have 5 subs and they do it at the end. It's just crazy. You have the chance to put 5 fresh players and run again better and be more effective, and you still don't do any change of the 1-0.
I completely agree with you. That's what he should have done. He should have kept on the offensive pressure instead. Because they were giving us so much space. Mamma mia. 3 minutes of stoppage time, guys. We are 3 minutes to the end of this game. This is a problem with Pioli, man. Every freaking game he should bring in Hauge, but instead kept Leao and Mata for nothing. Hauge's 2 minutes and a half left.
Man, we really need a miracle now.
And the last game we won by luck. This game we gave it away. I mean, unless we score again. But even if we do score, these are points lost. 1 win in the last 6 games at the San Siro. Terrible, terrible statistic. This is why I told you guys, Pioli is too stubborn. He doesn't have a plan B. It looks like Maldini and co. are already walking towards their offices in the stadium. Rafaela, go and kill your... Oh, damn. Pioli should have brought on Diaz and Hagway 20 minutes ago. We should have been attacking, not defending a 1-0 lead. This is embarrassing. Pioli out if we miss top 4. Yes, if we miss top 4, I've said it. Pioli should go out. But it's a little bit too soon to say that. Is Tomori loan or buy? Tomori's on a loan, but with option to buy. Okay, hold on. We have an offensive play by AC Milan. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute, less than a minute left. This is the last chance Milan gets to at least get 1 point. Tomorrow's on a loan, but he's most likely going to stay with Milan. Okay, Sassuolo on the offense.
Finished.
20 seconds. Last play of the game. Is it finished for you?
No, but I feel like it's finished.
Okay, we have the last play of the game. They have to put it in the box. They have to create something, but instead, they're going backwards. Put it in the fucking box! Why are you going backwards, you piece of shit? Game over. Game over. Absolutely disappointing loss. Mandzukic didn't do nothing. Leao completely lost the whole game, as in lost the... Leao is not performing well. He's not playing his position. Pioli should stop fucking playing him in that position. It's been all fucking season. He has not been performing in that position. Why do you keep on playing him in that position? Davide Romano says tomorrow is low. Milan buy for 28 million. Necklord 88. Except for Casibra, Calabria, Chiara, we have C grade players playing for A plus club. Seba says, all right. How many games do we need to win for CL guarantee? Well, there are 6 games left now. What do you think, Laird? What are we supposed to do?
Now,
Luca,
before we were on control of this, with this loss, we now depend on results of other team, I think. A lot.
Yeah, so it's come to that. Now we depend on if Lazio wins today, and if Roma wins, it's not
Still,
going to be
Lazio, if
terrible.
Lazio wins, we have problems, man.
Yes, but less problems than if Napoli wins.
Because Lazio has one game less.
They do have one game less, yeah.
So if they win that game, and if they win against Napoli, they are really close to us, and they are playing against us Monday.
Yeah, and Lazio right now has been winning games. Has been winning. Lazio right now is in good form. What a terrible this was a terrible defeat. Absolutely awful defeat. We had this game in our hands and we fucking messed it up.
We need literally we need a miracle. We need like Juventus to draw, Atalanta to lose. Lazio and Napoli, they're gonna have problem with each other for sure because they're playing against each other. So we kind of we need now other teams to fail for us to succeed. Before just on us, we win and we get that thing. Now we need to look at the games as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Luca Orsoni says siamo inguardabili. That means what does that mean?
Unwatchable.
We're unwatchable. Should Milan hire a staff whose job is only to remind Pioli, but he still have 5 subs? Man, what a terrible terrible management of this game. Absolutely terrible management of this game. A miracle is coming. Let's hope so. Pioli cazzo. After declaring for Super League, losing to Sassuolo is embarrassing. We will finish 5th after leading the league for months. That's a good point.
Man, that's a bad PR. That's what you don't do. You don't say I'm better than all the other ones during the season.
Yeah, when it comes to the PR, the Super League thing was an absolute failure. When it comes to the PR aspect of it, the way they did it was just, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Pioli is a mediocre manager. We need better coach for next season, regardless if we get CL. That is a good. You're not wrong there, Mr. Tick Size. You're not wrong.
The only problem is if we don't go in the Champions League, who is the good manager that is coming to AC Milan?
De Zerbi.
Are you kidding me? He's an idiot if he's coming to AC Milan and beating us. He's an idiot because he can be the manager in Champions League and he's beating us.
And Sassuolo winning absolutely means nothing.
Like, yeah, exactly. For them, it's just proving a point that we are not good enough for the Super League. We should still win it in the pitch.
De Zerbi will be celebrated now as if he's winning the Scudetto after making those comments before the game. Milan, 18 attempts on shot. Both teams had 7 shots on target. Possession, Sassuolo had more possession. Sassuolo had more touches of the ball, more passes. What is going on, man? What is going on? Cristo Antonio says, porca puttana, which means fuck in Italian. Absolute disgrace. Skillerd, fucking bullshit. How do we play football without a fucking striker? Ibra injured more than he plays. We don't have enough players. This has to be discussed. Mandzukic. Like we are AC Milan. Why do you go for a 36-year-old that has not played in 1 year? What do you expect is going to happen? Sassuolo schooling AC Milan. Mr. Pioli, I'm speechless. Milan playing like this and still want to play in the ECL with the big boys? Liars, make some sense out of this game, please. Because I don't know what to say right now. Hakan would have done more than Krunic. Yes. Yes, Hakan would have done more than Krunic.
I would have done more than Krunic. if I went to the pitch today.
I don't want to see Leao in the shirt anymore. Fuck him. He's a joke. I think it's purely the way he's using Leao. Like, stop putting him in front of the goal. He does not have the technical ability to play that position. We can see it from the TV. How the fuck can you not see it when you're standing a few meters away from him?
Making music. Oh man.
You know what? That is a decent point. I think that in maybe 20 years ago, that would have been there would have been a lot of like criticism of these players kind of like being so distracted. But I do remember that Gullit, when he came to AC Milan, he was playing shows. He was playing reggae shows, and I think he was also smoking weed. So Lars is right. Milan don't deserve to play in the ESL.
None of the 12 clubs deserve to play in that league. None of them. In a reason or another, they achieved that position just because money or power. Just AC Milan, Real Madrid, and Barcelona achieved the glamour.
And Juventus and Inter.
But Juventus and Inter, they don't have the amount of Champions League and the European prestige. Of course, they achieved a lot in Serie A, and they are big clubs for sure.
But Juventus in the Champions League or in Europe has a better coefficient. They've lost less, but they have.
But listen, no, I'm not talking about coefficient. I'm talking about Ajax, AC Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid. These are the clubs that actually change Europe. You know what I mean? Bayern Munich, they changed the face of the Champions League. They deserve.
Liverpool.
Exactly. Liverpool is another one. But Manchester United, before Sir Alex Ferguson, was nothing.
Yeah,
and
Chelsea.
They still won just 2 Champions League with Sir Alex Ferguson. They didn't won crazy amount.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And then I don't want to even talk about the Super League anymore. It's like I think we need to.
Yeah, let's catch up with these comments.
Let's focus on the Serie A. I really believe the level of Serie A, the way AC Milan plays, that says a lot about the level of Serie A. The way Inter, that is winning the Serie A, plays says a lot about the Serie A. So they need to reform the Serie A first. Serie A needs to be an insane league where everyone plays great football, where you have the best players, or at least Leao stays in the bench and doesn't play because it's not good enough. That's my opinion. Let's talk about AC Milan. We need to win against Lazio. I see it really difficult. Lazio is better than us now. It's better than Sassuolo as well.
We're going to go through all the remaining teams in a second and see what we are facing in these next 6 games. This team can piss off. This team can piss me off. I'm so sick of them. Imagine leading halfway and not making top 4. And this team thought they could be in the Super League. Mika says, this is a disaster. Atalanta will climb above us. Guys, I think that if Atalanta wins today, they will climb above us. I believe so. We're going to look at that in a second. If Atalanta wins, we are going to go 3rd. I believe we're going to confirm that in just a minute.
Yeah, it's true.
We've had enough with Leao. Bro, we need to stop conceding shit goals, as said by Kjaer. I mean, Kjaer was at fault today. I mean, there's really enough. I mean, a lot of them were at fault.
No, man, we need to score a goal. We need to go 2-0, man. And they're gonna.
That's the thing.
No,
they
man,
gave
no.
us.
They get stronger and stronger. They know there's 1-0, they can make it, and they do the goal. It's not because you do the 2-0, and that's it. End of the story. You don't get a shit goal because you're winning 2-0. That's the point.
And every time you mess up an offensive play, you give momentum to the other team, and That happened way too much today. This result will be on the headlines all over. Another Super League to perform like shit and losing. Yes, this is exactly what's going to happen for sure. If we can't beat Sassuolo, how the hell can we stay top 4? Absolutely pathetic. We are 6 points on Napoli. Now, fucking kill yourself. Going to yourself. I think he's referring to Leao. 8 on Lazio. They have 1 game.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Lazio, we have 6 points on Napoli and 8 on Lazio. And Lazio, if draws with Napoli, we still keep a good distance between Napoli and Lazio. That's important.
Right wing and a solid forward is what we need to make more goals. Yeah. Actually, I've said it many times on this channel. I'll say it again. My options would be Berardi, which we saw today, which was involved in the second goal, and Belotti. Right wing and solid is what we need. Show the table and discuss rival fixtures, please. Yes, we will be doing that in a minute. I just want to go through some of these comments. Actually, Light, can you go through the comments? I want to pull that up. I want to go through that.
Yeah, let me. Where we are now. Sorry, I lost. Oh yeah. Okay, I would say. All this hate about Leao, I mean, yeah, it's his fault. He's not playing well, but just calm down, guys. He's still a human being. And
this table looks fucking disgusting. The table looks absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, Ranieri can be a great choice. He's a great manager. But still, the main problem is not the manager. Still, on overall season. Still, Pioli didn't have great players to help him win today. Yeah, he made a mistake, but so let's see this table. What's going on here?
All right, so Inter 75 points. Milan is at 66 points. Atalanta is at 64 points, 2 points behind us. If Atalanta wins today, they're going to go to if they're playing, yeah, they're going to go to 67 points, 1 point above us. Napoli is 6 points away. Lazio is at 8 points away with 1 game less.
The thing about Atalanta is playing against Roma, which is a good team, just is not a solid team. So I think Atalanta is going to win, but there is a chance they can draw. They're going to get a 1 point, which is a win for us. Basically, that's incredible. Atalanta, Juventus maybe is going to win, go 65. Or Atalanta, even if I don't mind being third position. My problem is Lazio and Napoli, especially Lazio. We're going to play against Lazio Monday. We need to win that game, man. We need to win that game.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an absolute disgrace. And we had this game in our pockets because we first half we were the better team. Even in the second half, even though Sassuolo was pushing, Milan still was creating shots, was creating opportunities. I really want to know what Pioli says. I really want to know what his excuse will be. Let's look at the fixtures. I really want to see what Pioli is going to say today. What the fuck was that? I'm furious. How are you boys feeling? I'm feeling terrible, Ishmael. I'm feeling terrible. And I know you're gloating. You're gloating. You're happy. I don't give a fuck. But I'm feeling terrible. You know, fuck this. This was not a game that we should have lost. And also, Sassuolo is in a position where they have already achieved their season objectives. They're not going to get to this Europa League. They're not going to get relegated. They are in that gray zone of just being able to not, just to stay in the Serie A. So how is it possible that a team with less objectives than us is more motivated to win against us when we have the UEFA Champions League that we have to fight for? We have to fight for, the glory of the name. Does not make any sense. Hanok Tackle says, why does Pioli hate Hague? Mate has got to go. Why doesn't Pioli use Tonali? I think Tonali was injured today, and that's why. There was something wrong with Tonali. So the games. So today, is that game today with Atalanta? No. So tomorrow, Atalanta plays tomorrow. So the two games that matter the most for us are going to be tomorrow. I am assuming Juventus is going to beat Parma, and I'm assuming that.
No, I don't think it's going to be so easy for Juventus. Probably they are going to win, but there is a chance they're not winning. Yeah. That's the only thing that gives me a bit of hope, that apart from Atalanta, the other teams are inconsistent. They're not insanely good. So let's see the next let's see weekend, what's going on weekend, who is playing against who.
Okay. So the next game on match day 33, the games that are important to us are going to be
Fiorentina Juventus,
Atalanta Bologna. That's going to be an easy game for Atalanta.
I think so.
Napoli Torino. Man, we put ourselves in a pretty difficult spot.
If we lose the next one, we are out. We are 4th position. Few points from the 5th position.
Yeah. If we lose the next game, we're going to go into the 4th position. I think it depends on what Atalanta does, but you have to assume Atalanta is going to win because Atalanta has been pretty decent form right now. And then after that, match day 34, we have Milan Benevento. If we don't win Milan Benevento, I don't know what to say. If we can't fucking beat Benevento, I have no idea what to say. Inter has a lot of easy games. They have a lot of easy games. Yeah, I mean, good for Inter. They've set themselves up for winning the Scudetto.
I want to see Sassuolo how he's gonna play against Atalanta.
Yeah, in their own stadium. Sassuolo Atalanta, Udinese Juventus, another game that I think Juventus has in the bag. Napoli Cagliari. But obviously now we're going forward in time, but really what we need to do is win against Lazio. And we saw how difficult it was to win against Lazio last time. And then match day 35, we have a big game, Juventus-Milan. That's going to be an important game. Yeah, we're
It's getting ugly.
It's getting ugly. It is. Guys, don't worry about Inter, Juve, or Atalanta. I get disappointed by Pioli for his post-match reaction yesterday. He didn't mention Champions League sport or even top 4. Pioli needs to be fired right now to get someone who can make us win and make top 4.
No. That's crazy.
Ishmael, so what? You're going to get fucked in UCL like always. I mean, Ishmael, really, like what Inter did in the Champions League this year was pretty embarrassing. Hage, what we're discussing more effective than Hage? I mean, that's a great point, Shawi Maruf. Hage has been coming in and scoring goals. Castillejo hasn't done anything for quite a long time. I guess this is what they see in the training grounds. May someone please tell me what was the point of cruise sheets coming on? Yeah. Yeah, Maldini looked pretty pissed. I did see him. He walked away.
We needed a point today, and that point, we are going to qualify to the top 4 this season for 1 or 2 point differences. That's the thing. Oh, come on. Who is this guy? Seriously, no need to just write about Rafael Leao. Just see the overall. Just look at
Look,
the game.
Rafael Leao is he deserves respect because he is a professional. He's a human being. All human beings deserve respect. He's a professional athlete. I don't blame him. I do not blame Rafael Leao. I blame the coach.
Exactly. He's not saying, "Oh, today I'm gonna play." It's purely that decides.
Amir, if Milan does make it 4th, I will be kind of happy, I guess.
But I don't think Juventus is more stable than Milan this season. Honestly, Atalanta is better than Milan.
Salamakers was pretty good. He was pretty decent. He just had a bunch of mistakes in that final third. The final third was a mess. It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. Yes, the team is tired. Yes, Pioli has done a good job, but he's not a Champions League coach. His game management most of the time is fucking horrible. I don't understand how in the space of a few days we lost so many players. Theo, Ibra, Tonali, Benacer again, another reoccurring injury. Chibuzo says the same player had a chance to get us 1 point and he screwed it. You guys hated me because I'm top of Italia. It's not matter of a team we're playing or our rivals. What matter here, every game must be a final for us if we want to make Champions League sport. I mean, this game is gone. This game is gone. We lost it. We lost this game. There's nothing else to say. Now our fate is in the hands of other teams, which sucks. I always hate when I support a team that gets itself in this kind of position. There's really not much to add. That we definitely need to fix something. We need a better medical team. We're always getting injuries.
I don't know. It's Mate was horrible. I don't know what's going on to Tonali. Why Tonali is not playing anymore. I don't know what happened to Benacer. How people get injured like this, still don't know. I'm still thinking that I don't know, man. Ibra is so important. And when I say Ibra, I'm not saying Ibra. I'm saying a good striker up there. You need a good striker. Every team has their own good striker. All the teams that have a bad striker are just being awful, or they've been awful. If you think Immobile had a bad season, Lazio is in 6th, 7th position. Roma doesn't have a proper striker. It's bad. Juventus is struggling with Morata not being consistent, and Dybala is bad. He's not performing properly. Teams that have a striker, Inter, Atalanta, they are performing. They are doing what they want to do, the game they want to play. I don't know, Pioli maybe has an idea of football, but it's not having a striker is not easy. That's the problem. You need a lot of quality to play without a striker. Krunic doesn't have quality. Çalhanoğlu, we saw what type of quality he's bringing to the game, and he did a great goal anyway. So you want to play without a striker? You need to put quality in there. You need to put Tonali. If you have Benacer, Diaz needs to play. You need quality if you want to play without a striker. If you're playing with a striker, maybe you can put a bit more physical team. I don't know. And probably I hate the Mandzukic move, but probably Mandzukic is more effective than Leao, man. At least he
Of
knows
course,
how to stay in the pitch.
yeah, in that position, yeah, he definitely would be. I think now Mandzukic is probably ready to start from the beginning. What about this? What do you think about what Saif says? Time to be more flexible, use a different formation like 3 at the back.
Yeah, I was talking. You remember that podcast with John? No, I was saying that Pioli is not brave enough to change sometimes their formation. You're winning 1-0 against Sassuolo. You have shit players in the bench. Change the formation. Just accept that. Accept you don't have good players. So just put Kalulu as a right wing and keep Calabria. I don't know. Be more defensive. Put another midfielder in there with Meite and Kessie, so you have more filter in front of the center backs. Just be a bit brave on saying, you know what, fuck it. Sassuolo is playing better than me. Sassuolo is good. They're gonna find a goal if I keep playing like this. So I'm gonna put an extra midfielder. I'm gonna put Romagnoli in the central back and play with 3 defenders and Calabria and Dalot on the wings. And I'm gonna win 1-0, or I'm gonna draw 1-1 and get a point, because if I keep playing like this, I'm not gonna win the game.
Yeah, today the clash between the coaches was definitely the Zerbi one, because also the player that scored, Raspadori, was a substitute. So De Zerbi read this game much better than Pioli did. And that's another thing that needs to be said. Raspadori scored both goals, by the way, and he came in as a substitute. So there's definitely something going on there with Pioli, but maybe he's tired, maybe his mind is not in the right place, maybe too much pressure, but he's definitely making big mistakes. I urge Pioli to start thinking about tactical changes the same way Ancelotti did in 2007 when the team wasn't performing.
Yeah,
but Ancelotti is something. Pioli is something else.
I mean, there is nothing wrong to fucking park a bus the last 20 minutes at 1-0 when you don't have players. You know what I mean? You don't have players.
But but
he doesn't have players. Krunic is not a player. Samu Kasir is not a player. I'm sorry. Those are not players.
No, but it depends how you use them. You know, it depends how you use them. You can exploit them if you use them correctly, and today that just did not happen. You know, that is just not what happened. That does not happen. Pioli just did not read this game properly. I think we read it. I think all the fans read this game better than Pioli did. If Ibra isn't fit for the rest of the games, we don't make top 4. I mean, right now we need Ibra like we need water to survive. We need a good coach. Starting to get bad vibes from this downward spiral of 2020. We don't make it to the CL. I'm not making myself. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Milan is going to be back on top. You want to know why I'm not happy? Because I'm watching football in Saint Lucia. You think it's easy watching Italian football in the fucking Caribbean? You know how much this course?
Oh, what a bad life living in the fucking Caribbean.
Look at this guy.
Every fucking day.
This guy is on the beach in front of this beautiful, crystal clear blue water, with a margarita and maybe even a joint on his other hand, and he's not happy.
Oh my God, that's an awful life, man. I hope you're gonna be fine this afternoon or whatever time is in St. Lucia.
Where's Lucas? Where's Lucas? I want to know what Lucas thinks. Someone sent Carlisle a free illegal stream. This boy's fuming. I don't want us to bottle the Champions League qualification like how we did in 18-19. How can a team that was first from September to February finish top 4? Pioli is not the correct man for us. I will not watch Milan games live next year unless we get into the Champions League. I agree with Lart. Pioli played 5 back against Parma and it worked well. We didn't. Why didn't he do the same?
The last 20 minutes, you see that your attacking players, they are not good on the last 30 meters. It's clear. So park the bus. The team that is winning the Serie A is parking the bus and is winning. And I respect that, because Conte says, you know what? I have to win this Serie A. And I don't have the players to dominate the game. I have players to actually park a bus and go on a counter-attack. Pioli needs to say that, you know what? I have 6 games and I don't want to lose points. I'm going to park the bus and I'm going to go in counter-attack with Leao, because Leao is fast and he can do something on a space.
I actually don't have that same opinion.
Parma, we did it in that way, man. We scored the second goal with Parma in a counter-attack with 5 defense and 4 midfielders.
I would have gone for the second goal.
Well, but clearly he's not doing that. So go on the other direction, not in the middle, not something in the middle.
Okay, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Point. If you're going with the direction, you know what? I want to score the second goal, so I put Brahim Diaz, Auge, and Mandzukic on the 1-0. Yes, I respect that, and you get another goal, or you're losing. You at least you decide what position you're going. But staying in the middle like this, that's not. That's why I was with you during the game. Put someone offensive so we can do the second goal. He's not doing it. So
I definitely agree with you there. Like he went for like somewhere in the middle, and he made a big mistake there. He definitely made a big mistake. It kind of reminds me a game. This game kind of reminded me of the game that Milan played against Roma under Ancelotti, where they had Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was playing, and Ronaldinho was dominating the game. He was absolutely every touch Ronaldinho was making, it was magic, and Roma was suffering Ronaldinho's presence. Milan was winning that game, and then Ancelotti took out Ronaldinho for Ambrosini, and then the game just turned around. Roma took over that game, and then Roma came back. It kind of reminded me of this kind of game where you don't want to go defensive, rather you want to go offensive and just keep on the pressure till the end. But yeah, he kind of went somewhere in the middle and it just did not work. What is Carla saying?
He's having a go with us now.
And I want to show you something, like in a minute. I'm going to prepare a tactical board. A big chunk of the game looked like this.
Go for it. Let me show it.
No wonder people in San Lucia do not support these talking Italian teams. These guys are shit. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Okay, so most of this game most of the attacks were like this. The two yellow players here are Sassuolo. Most of the attacks were these two players in Milan's half, and then it was literally always either 4-on-4. Sometimes it was even 4-on-3 or 3-on-4. And every time these players try to connect with each other, and when it's like this, you go in for the kill, tiki taka, 1, 2, 3, 4, goal. But Leao would pass the ball to Rebic, then Leao would make the wrong move, Rebic would pass the ball to the wrong guy. They screwed up there. That's where they screwed up. So what do? You put a player like Brahim Diaz that is technical with the ball, that with this kind of space, all he needs to do is slow down the game for a second, bait in there, and just make a nice, beautiful through ball pass into Rebic or to Chala. But instead, who was supposed to do that? Leao was supposed to do that. Leao does not play well in this position. You put Leao here. Because this is where Leao operates. Leao's touch does not tell you he operates in this position. Every time Leao plays the ball, that's how far the ball goes away from his foot. You give him space, he will run at you, and he will put him in this position, give him the crosses, let him put the crosses in. Leao has his crosses were great in the beginning of the season. But don't put fucking Rebic here when Rebic is a better inbox striker than Leao. Absolute disgrace.
Yeah,
Absolute disgrace.
Leao, especially because he's a young player, it doesn't have awareness of how to move to the in a pitch. So if you put him on the wing, it's gonna be easier for him because you just need to follow the line, go deep, and cross, or try to dribble, or go inside the box. It's pretty straightforward what you can do on the wing. That's why you need to put someone who doesn't have a tactical awareness on that position and be still dangerous because he's fast. I don't know, man. It's just
No, no. Actually, you said it perfectly. Like all Leao needs to do is, when he's in this position, one dribble and then cross it. That's all you want Leao to do. That's all you want him to do.
Or you go in the box to be dangerous and somebody's gonna give you the ball to score or do anything else. But two simple movements he needs to do. If you put him in the middle, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know where to go. Right, left. It's just lost. He's lost.
Yeah. The middle, this position here in the middle is for players that are technically proficient. There's a reason why the number 10 plays here and not there, because of the characteristics of a number 10. He's not a number 9 because he doesn't have the movements. He's not. Anyway, so Inter is losing 1-0 right now. By the way, Spezia is winning 1-0.
Nah, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's actually.
Yeah, 15 minutes in, Spezia 1-0.
That is just nuts.
Milan players need to put this in their head that we have fans have been waiting for 7 to 8 years without Champions League. Yeah. This is the perfect season to do it. This is the perfect season to do it.
Yeah, it's such an important season to be in Champions League. It's so important. It's so important because a lot of big clubs are not going to make it this season. A lot of big clubs are not getting inside the UEFA Champions League next season.
Yeah, Liverpool is one of them.
Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, a lot of big clubs are not getting in. It's so important to get in now in Champions League. And the clubs are getting in, few of them are really good, like really scary. And I'm talking about Bayern Munich, Man City, and that's it. These are the three scary teams that they're actually unbeatable because they're really good. The other ones we played against Manchester United. It's not insane. We saw Atletico Madrid how they play, and Real Madrid is quite defensive, relies a lot on tactics. Barcelona is weak. It has, tactically has a lot of weakness. So this is the right moment to get inside that fucking Champions League. It is important.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the gap between us and the big team, apart from the three I mentioned, they are really good at the moment. It's not insane. You can always, and you can achieve decent result next year.
Yeah. Guys, we have Teo Tonal say Cassie Calabria, Leo Diaz, how are all talent players that can be used to play good football. Let's have worse players, but play good football. Yeah, it's how we use these players. It comes down to how we use these players. I can't believe my fucking eyes we've lost. Yeah. I can't believe it too. Spezzia's leading 1-0. We read that. Stop making social. What? Stop making social. Get the best of your to your even know what is going on in St. Lucia right now. Volcano just repped next door. Oh, wow. All right, Carla. Well, hopefully that does not affect you too much, and I hope for all of your guys' safety. Hopefully, it's not too serious. What do you think about Luka Jovic, Laert?
I don't know. I don't think is Andres Silva is doing better than him, and they're in the same team. So.
Yeah. I wonder if we have any words from Pioli. Let's see if Pioli has, if there are any reports regarding Pioli. No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Do you think that the Super League had anything to do with this performance today?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Sassuolo, it was playing like there was like a final for them. They were attacking, playing good, just to prove a point that small teams play well. The small teams play good football, and Spezia is doing the same. Spezia is fighting against the Inter probably because they say, "What is this shit? What do they think they are? Maybe they're gonna lose for sure, but they are trying to prove a point." And I'm sure even Parma against Juventus is going to try to prove a point against Juventus and say they're gonna run a lot, fight a lot, be more concentrated, just to prove a point and say we are valuable, like you guys as a human being. We are part of this game as well. We are not the leader of this game, but we are still part of this game. That means a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably does motivate these teams. I want to talk a little bit about the Super League, and I want to talk about some of the mistakes I saw them make. The mistake I think they made is the PR. Like you have to, if you want to create something, first of all, you have to be a little bit more clear on why you want to do it, because it does, the way that it comes across is that yes, they want to make more money, and it's all about money, etc., etc. But you have to be smart on how you sell your product, right? Especially right now in a moment where everything is so politically charged, and capitalism is always a big topic of discussion. The PR team behind this billion dollar project was an absolute disgrace, and it definitely has cost them points in their reputation. If they want to sell the Super League to the people, they need to tell the people why. They need to show the numbers. They need to show, why exactly they want to do it, and they need to show the people what it is about the current rules that these teams can't do. right? Because of these financial regulations, AC Milan would be like this. But because of the financial regulations, AC Milan instead is like this. They need to present that. They need to ease it in. It needs to be a process. It should be years, months. But people in general, people do not accept new things right away. Human beings do not operate that way. You have to convince a person slowly. You have to bring in slowly. So that's my opinion as far as the PR goes.
Bro, they need to convince me that the Super League is a good idea. And I'll tell you straight away, you're not going to convince me if you tell me with the Super League, AC Milan is going to have a different amount of money to spend. I don't give a shit about that, man. I seriously don't give a shit about that. I seriously don't give a shit about Mbappe and Erling Haaland.
You don't give a shit about what?
I know for a fact if the Super League starts, they're going to go to Real Madrid and Barcelona. I know that for a fact. I'm not an idiot. People are not stupid. We know that. I know Juventus is going to still dominate the Serie A if the Super League happens because I know the family behind the Juventus club. I know Manchester United what they want in Premier League. I'm not stupid. People know these things. That's why I'm saying outside Europe, people don't know these things. But we know what does it mean, what Arsenal wants. Arsenal doesn't want Leicester United to be top 4 or West Ham to be top 4. Because Arsenal invest a lot of money to make money. West Ham is invest a lot of money to actually make sure their supporters love the game. I told you, that's the Super League effect, man. They are pissed off. See, when people are pissed off, what happened? Something is insane.
Yeah, of course. It definitely has an effect.
You can do all the PR you want. You cannot run a Super League and you don't own the club. Florentino Perez doesn't own the club and he wants to run a Super League. What are you talking about? Bayern Munich is not in that project. And an interview, they asked Bayern Munich is not in the Super League, and he's saying, "Oh, we didn't invite them." Who the fuck you think you are? Are you serious? You didn't invite Bayern Munich on the Super League because you want to be cool in front of the camera? Of course, they say no to you. You say, "Oh, let's do the Super League," and Bayern Munich say, "Fuck off! I'm not doing that."
Yeah, it's strange. It's a strange period right now in world football, and I look, Larry. You know, we can go on with this forever. I agree with this idea of starting a Super League. How they want to do it, I don't know if it's the right way to do it. And I think if UEFA can just stop with these financial rules, then we don't need a Super League. And to be honest with you, I don't even like the idea that UEFA wants to add more teams to the Champions League because I feel that's like charity. Like I'm okay with the current format, but just stop with these financial regulations because a team like Milan should be like, you know, we're talking about meritocracy. Milan's work that they have accumulated in these last 120 years, they don't have access to that. They don't have access to exploit the revenue from that. That is wrong, in my opinion. So if they just fix that, then we don't need a Super League. That's where I stand. But if they don't fix that, yes, we need a Super League.
Roy, I want more games in Champions League because from December until the end of February, you don't see any European game in that period of time. And that's the football that matters. From December until February, we don't have any Champions League game. What is that? It's a competition that you win it with 13 games. That's not the competition. You need to make it more. There needs to be more meat on that fucking bone. It's really quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's quick. Before that, it was even less games. But before that, it was only the champions of the current it was only the champions of the leagues. So maybe before it was. I wonder if it was more difficult. Well, yeah, it was more difficult because you had to win the Serie A, and if you didn't win the Serie A, you wouldn't have performed in the Champions League. I'm okay. I do like this idea of 8 teams playing in Europe, because then the whole concept changes. I would like to see like Torino, Sassuolo, and these smaller teams play in Europe, because that is going to make them grow. That is an idea that I could be okay with. I do not like UEFA. I think UEFA is a corrupt organization, and they are taking all the money that these big teams are getting, and the fact that they have the power to disqualify you if you don't meet their financial rules and standards is fucked up. I will not stand with that.
That's why you should go to the government and talk.
No. I would not want to put the government involved either.
What are you talking about? It's a billion business, man.
No, because if you put the government, then you create laws that if these laws end up being fucked up, it's going to be even more difficult to get rid of these laws.
Bro, you need one law. The law shouldn't be just UEFA that organize a European competition. You need to have other people that can organize a European competition, and every 3 years, who presents the better project wins. So if there is a private company that says, I have a project, why you don't guys, the top 6 of Europe, don't play this competition in Europe in 2024?
But why would you give that responsibility to a government, to bureaucrats? You want to give that bureaucrats are even more easy to corrupt than the people in UEFA.
I'm not
like it. All you need to do, if you give the power to bureaucrats, whoever is closest to that person with a bureaucratical power is going to get his way. Keep the government out of it. I'm
not saying the government should do the competition. I'm saying the government should allow private companies to create a competition.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
But you have to put a law on that. You have to say, European Union, every 4 years, the best, if a private company, let's say Coca-Cola, Apple, decide to create a competition and call it still Champions League, and say, you know what, why you don't guys in 2004 don't play this competition? And the whole club gonna vote. They're gonna say, you know what, Apple presented a better project than UEFA, so we're gonna vote Apple. And we're gonna go for that competition in 2024.
So you're proposing a system in which the clubs vote.
Exactly, a democratic system. Which if I have a company, I can go and say, listen, I have an idea. Why you don't compete in this way in 2024? And if the club accepts it and they like it, they say, okay, it's fair, it's competitive, everyone can get in. The top 4, the top 6 can get in. It fits the calendar of the old major leagues, the Serie A, Premier League. It fits on the calendar. So I like the project. I like the money you're putting on the table. I like the partner being selected to run the project. So I'll choose that, and I don't choose UEFA.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen because the smaller teams would never agree to that.
But why not? The smaller team are part of the project. They can get in that league.
Well, because it depends on the financial situation. If you put restrictions on the big teams, the small teams will say yes. But if you keep the big teams free, I think the small teams would probably say no.
Roy, there is no. It's gonna be the way you get in that competition is the same. If the competition is bigger, it's gonna be, instead of top 4, it's gonna be top 6. But the way you get in the competition is democratic, is based on what you perform on your league, on your domestic league. Just the competition is run by another company that is not UEFA and is more fair and is a different competition. It gives more money, more sponsorship, different partnership. Not Florentino Perez, not Real Madrid. What is that? A team that actually playing the league is going to organize the league? That's not fair.
Yeah, The whole Fiorentino Perez thing is kind of shady to me. I hope they create a system and in which UEFA loses all this power. UEFA has the power to absolutely destroy a club like Milan. UEFA has the power to destroy our legacy. They have the power to just decide whether or not they own the clubs. UEFA owns the clubs. That needs to change. That needs to change.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That needs to be something that comes from a external part, not from AC Milan, not from Real Madrid. Because us club, that we're never gonna get, we're never gonna agree with each other. We all have different interests, so we are never gonna agree. Forgot about that. But if you put the government that actually says, listen, no, it's man, the government govern the TV rights. The government says every 3 years has to be a bid for the TV rights. And that's democratic. Everyone likes that. No one is complaining about that.
But let me ask you a question. What if a team like Real Madrid that has much more influence or much more just pull when it comes to TV rights because of the amount of fans they have, shouldn't they have more to say? Because in order for a team like Madrid, like Milan, to maintain their status, they have to use the financial gain that they get from the fans they have. So if you take away their TV rights, you're crippling them in a way. You're crippling them in a way.
But no one is taking the TV rights from them.
Well, isn't UEFA and the leagues and the governing bodies are taking are putting their hands into the TV rights, into the revenues?
The fact that UEFA has a monopoly, the problem is the government. The European government didn't take off that monopoly from UEFA. They need just one law. They need to force Europe to say every 4 years you need to renegotiate the Champions League, and it's not just UEFA that is running that Champions League, but another company can run the Champions League. That's the whole point.
That's a cool idea. I wouldn't make it 4 years. I would make it maybe 2 years, because 4 years, in the space of 4 years, you could destroy your club. It's not a bad idea actually, but maybe 2 years or even maybe 1 year. I'm always skeptical about involving the government in these kind of things, because I think that government is very easy to corrupt. It's just people. It's just people that are working in offices that we don't see what they do. We don't see who they talk to. So, but yeah, maybe what you're proposing could work. I would just say instead of 4 years, 1 year or 2 years.
No, you need stability. TV rights, you need to sell a bulk of 3 years at least. No one is going to buy 1 year TV rights. They need stability. So that is a competition you need to renew every 3 years, or at least the company who is running the competition, you need to create a bid every 3 years. So let's say UEFA is organizing the Champions League. In 2024, I want 5 companies to present 5 different projects, how that competition has to be run. And clubs, we need to choose which one is the best for us.
But Lard, don't forget that the thing is about the freedom of these teams to make the money that they need to make in order to maintain their status. Because the way it's set up right now, the only way Milan can, for example, pay for itself is for them to win. They have to win. They have to always win. And if they don't win, then what happens is the same thing that's going to happen with Gattuso. They're going to get disqualified from the European Championships, because they need, in order for you to make money, you got to win.
Well, that's even my life, Roy. I need to be good at my job to make money. Every one of us needs to be good at our job to make money.
But there is something else that, and I don't want to go back in circles. Milan has won, and the fact that they can't exploit what the 120 years of work, that is a problem. That is a big problem. Milan has one. They have the 100 million fans. They have the sponsors. They have all of it. Right now Milan has gotten themselves in a position which they don't necessarily need to win every year in order to maintain them. They can exploit their assets. They could exploit their assets if it were allowed to. That's what needs to happen. It doesn't need to be the Super League. It just allow Milan to exploit their assets. That's it.
Yeah, but
It can be any form of competition. Just UEFA, stay the fuck out of my pockets. That's it. No. Okay, let's read some of these comments. I really hope Maldini smacks the players. The only clean sheets Milan had kept since February 1st were in games started by Alessio Capitan Romagnoli. Wow, look at that. Like, what are your opinions on Romagnoli?
I say that he's not going to renew anyway. So you need to make the most out of the money, out of the player, get some money from him, and that's it.
Yeah. Guys, fuck the Super League. I'm still fuming with the result and the results of teams like Juve. Well, right now Juve is losing 1-0. Did you see that?
Yeah, no. I don't know if they're still losing.
Let's see. Yeah, still 1-0. Still 1-0. Inter just scored right now, so it's 1-1. And it looks like Perisic got himself injured. So Perisic just scored a goal right now. Let's keep on reading some of these comments. I know we wouldn't have lost because of the Super League, but Rafael was fucking useless. No, actually, Perisic looked offside. This might be an offside goal, so
That's just crazy. The Juventus losing is such a great result.
It's a great result for us.
Yeah, for us, it's an insane result. It's important.
It's a really good result.
It's so important, man. It's a big. As I'm saying, that's all. Now we depend from other teams, man.
Yeah. So maybe in a weird twist of fate, this Super League is helping us right now because of how shit we were today. Because it pissed off all these other teams, and now they want to prove a point. Aston Villa leading against Man City. Wow. It's all across Europe, Laird, huh? This is insane. This will make the Super League look even more bad. Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know how Real Madrid is doing.
I wonder if they're playing. Imagine we would still have a shot at the title if we didn't bottle. Yeah, that is true. Because if Inter loses today and we would have won, we would have been a little bit closer to that number one position. Display the timer while doing watch-alongs. The thing is, right now we are on StreamYard, and StreamYard, I guess we need some technical engineering to figure that out. Roy's right. Fuck the financial fair play. We need a billionaire to buy Milan as soon as possible, and FIFA to suspend financial fair play. That's the only way Milan will get back to top. Yeah. Yes. End this financial fair play bullshit stuff. End it.
So the Perisic's goal was a good one, yeah?
Yeah, it's 1-1. I think Gazidis will bring Ragnick to Milan if we don't make it to the... Oh, yeah, it is possible, yeah.
He already got a job, Ragnick.
Who is he coaching?
I think in Russia, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Juventus scored. Guys, it's not over yet. We can still make the top four. Are you two boxing for real? I call her to comment it.
What is that?
Look, to be honest, Lars and I are not that far apart. Okay, we're not that far apart in what we want. I think you and I both agree that UEFA should back the fuck off, right? At least we agree there.
Yeah, but it's not the way they want to do it. It's clumsy the way they want to do it.
Where we don't agree is that you say that that a competition should be based on merit. Like, in order to make it, you have to, like the Champions League format, and that is a fair point. I am not that committed to that idea. I mean, sure, I think it would happen, and I think ultimately you're right, because sports, you need that sense of achievement does bring something more out of the fans and the passion. I just think that because of the current situation of these financial regulations, something needs to be done. And I don't think we're that far apart when it comes to that.
Oh, anyway, are we closing it?
Yes, let's close. It's
such a bad day. Let's close it.
Yeah. So, look, let's see what happens today. Let's hope that the teams that need to lose will lose. And Monday, we're definitely doing a watch along on Monday. Do you know what time the game is going to be at?
7:45, I think, UK. Usually Monday goes late.
Okay.
It's a Monday night. So for you, I think should be midday.
Yeah. I'm definitely available. We're going to do a nice watch along with all our friends. Eastbourne, Forza Milan guys, on to the next game. Like always, guys, it doesn't matter win or lose, first place, last place, Serie A, Serie B, Serie A, Serie C, Champions Leagues, Europa League. It doesn't matter. Always and always, nothing can take away our faith and our love for this club. So, Forza Milan. Lars, any last words for today?
Oh, such a bad day, such a bad week, such a weird week. So, Forza Milan, that's it. Let's win next one. Let's win. Guys, like and whatever you want to do, like, subscribe, share, shout at us, cursed, whatever you guys prefer. Just support the channel.
Yes, sir, guys. No matter what, please support the channel, like, share, subscribe. Also, we do have a Twitch account. Please follow us on Twitch. We have an Instagram account. Please follow us on Instagram. Let me put that info right here. Just RossonARI TV. We have a Twitter account. I think we just surpassed 500 followers on Twitter last week, so that's excellent. And then just stay in touch.
500 on Instagram as well.
Almost 500 on Instagram. So there you go. The love is coming. Be in touch. We're probably gonna do. I guess Monday we're not doing the podcast. We're doing the watch along. We might do the podcast on Tuesday instead.
We can start if we can make it like an hour before.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yes.
So I'll talk about a bit. And I know the guy from Manchester United. I don't know how was his name. The
Which
Red
one?
Devil.
G.
Yeah. He wants to do something and talk about the Super League.
Yes. G has a channel called Red Devil Studio, and he's an excellent guy. And I would love to do a podcast with him about the Super League. I would love to know what he's thinking. And I can't wait for Ari to be back, because I know Ari has a lot of passion against this Super League, and I really want to hear what he has to say. Unfortunately, Ari, his connection wasn't great last time, so we didn't get to hear.
We want to see a video from Ari giving a speech about the Super League.
Yes, the fans are demanding it. The fans are demanding.
I know he doesn't have the energy he usually has, but I want him in front of the camera with a speech, like a politician, a proper speech to the nation, to the RossonARI nation.
Yes, yes. And we've been getting a lot of comments like, where the fuck is Ari? Where's Ari? Where's Ari? This channel is nothing without Ari. No, Ari is a superstar, and we he's going to be back soon. He's going to be back soon.
Listen, if Ari is not back in 2 weeks, we're gonna fire him. We're gonna make our own channel. We're gonna call the Super RossonARI channel. We're gonna tell him to fuck off if he's not coming back.
Yeah, we can. He should be back maybe next week. I think.
If he wants his job back, he should be back in 2 weeks, or he's gone. He's out of the channel. I'm gonna keep his face as a logo, but he's out of the channel.
The last podcast we did, I don't know if you saw the comments, but a lot of people were wondering where Ari is, and I got a lot of hate on those comments. There was one particular person that wrote a bunch of messages. Just he hates my guts. He wants to punch me in the face. He thinks he thinks I'm a capitalist piece of shit, and it's okay. It's all right.
That was too much. Yeah,
I forgive him. It's fine. He can even if he says that, I will still buy him a beer if I ever see him at the bar. And he said that if he ever sees me at a bar with with my Milan gear on, he would punch me in the face. And I'd say I would still buy you a beer and sing Forza Milan, so no problem.
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like we're gonna get back a bit stronger than before as a club. I feel that.
I feel that. Yeah. I feel that direction too, that we're going in that direction as well.
We just need to get this top four, man. We just need this top four. It's like, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there.
Right. And let's not forget, just to go on a little bit more, that Milan right now is not necessarily dependent on big players. Milan has achieved what they have achieved with very young players. So these players are going to get older. They're going to become superstars.
Yeah, and imagine if you had some stars, some top-class player at this team. Well, it changed completely. It gets way more better.
Absolutely.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan sempre, ragazzi. Let's close. We're going to go with the ending. All right, guys, it didn't go our way today, but we still got to enjoy AC Milan. So we will see you on Monday, maybe before that. Let's see. Ciao, arrivederci. Have a great day.